You know what? It's actually probably better I was fucking late, okay? And it's probably better I was muted, because I was cussing you the frick out, Yeti. Okay, you hear me? You got cussed right out. Timer was 0. Yeah, I lastminute.com decided I need to piss, because I'd rather have not have got up and do that in the next 5 minutes. What is stuck on the side of my glass? How weird. How are you all doing? Hello, hello, happy Thursday, Friday, depending where you are in the world, I guess. What is this meme you sent me? The Dragon Ball Z meme. I'm not sure if all these people are gonna get this. I am a demon. Don't you forget that. I'm just using you to help me take over the world. I loved him so much. Yeah, that's Piccolo. That's Piccolo for you. How we doing? Sorry, I was just in just chatting mode there. When's Chatterbait stream? Hi, Belle. Make way. The king has arrived. That dwarf has got some booty. Yeah, she's pretty. Do you know what? She's looking. She's got like a nice little outfit going here. You know, she's got the knee pads. She's got the little croppy top and stuff like that. I'm not sure what the arm thing's about. And I don't want to know what she's going to do with that hammer. But she's definitely... Yeah, she's definitely a... You know... You didn't realize... Yeah, I saw you were playing a female dwarf. Dude, female dwarves are a freaking vibe, man. They are a vibe. Trust me. Sometimes you don't want to go back once you've done that. How you doing, mods? She looks like she's in the movie Misery. Got the hammer ready. Oh, yeah. Oh, I still remember that film sometimes. That was so grim. Fucking Stephen King's a sicko, man. Absolute sicko. How are we all doing today? What are we all doing today? I was about to say, how's your weekends looking? But my weekend starts today. I don't think you guys start your weekends until normal people start their weekends. But, yeah, that's it. We hit 27 yesterday. We can't play the Paladin anymore. Well, I'm 99% of the way. Mine's today, weekend homies. Weekend. I can't stop doing that. I shouldn't be watching New Girl ever again. Oh, what's the plans, mod? What are we doing? Are we gaming? Oh man, JJ, Witter. I watched a video the other day about Gohan, and I forgot he was nerfed in the series, but actually he was super fucking uber in all of the movies. But you don't see that in the TV. That also contributes to my kind of like annoyance with the guy. But that's not anyone's fault but mine. Not mine, Japan, really, I guess. You're eating some insanely good peanut butter frozen custard. Peanut butter what the frick is frozen custard, and why have you put peanut butter on it? What's that about? What do you mean? Peanut butter frozen custard? Like a pudding? Like ice cream? Like frozen yogurt? I'm confused. It's close to ice cream. Okay. I am curious now. Frozen custard. I mean, looks like ice cream to me. Frozen custard is a frozen dessert that is a type of ice cream made with egg yolks. It's gelato. Right? It's gelato. Isn't that what gelato is? Ice cream with egg yolks? You get so many people in the EU to try it out. I mean, if it tastes good. I mean, I like me some custard. I like me some ice cream. You're making steak whilst watching your favorite streamers. So what, have you got Goff on your right-hand side there on another screen? Gelato doesn't have egg yolks. Really? What is gelato? Oh, I thought that's what made gelato special, was egg yolk. It uses more milk than cream and usually contains no egg. I'm really confused now. I thought I knew what. I thought I knew what was what about the frozen dessert freaking world. Clearly not. Absolutely, clearly not. Okay. If I can find some in London, I'll get some. I like that shit, man. I am all about the tasty treats. All about those tasty treats. If you ever I believe it, man. I am a massive egg yolk stan. Like a humongous egg yolk stan. Eggs in general. But I think egg creates, like, where was it I was before? So there's like a restaurant near me that used to do an affogato, but they made it with custards rather than ice cream. That was phenomenal, man. That was like, I think they called it a custado or something like that. It was beautiful. Hey, Duffy! How we doing, brother? How are we doing? There was a hole in your soul that you didn't know frozen custard could fill. I wonder if I've tried it. I just don't remember. Because, like, I've got a pretty big sweet tooth, man. I would try, like, almost every sweet impossible. Like, possible to me. Custard sounds tough when I say it out loud here alone. Custard. 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 It's a fucking custard. Mahawk! How you doing? Happy Thursday to you. I'm very well. How are you? You're making your dwarf hunter for the third try? When did you die? Oh, you died yesterday, right? People were wondering why you left the guild. I don't think they realized you had died. Listen here, Custard. Listen here, you fucking castards! Yeah, it works. We could do it. Definitely can work. Chop, have you even slept, man? What the hell did Cargos inject into you last night? It's freaking... What's the time, chat? For me, it's almost 6 p.m. You went to bed for 2 hours, but we're cracked out and just kind of laid there. I mean, yeah, it happens once you get a big day like that. That adrenaline, man, that adrenaline is just sending you for the roof. Definitely, yeah, you're not rejoining the guild on her until she has her pet at least. Okay, I see the tech. I see the tech. The teams are cheating now. They're keeping all their ults outside of the guild to stop the points from the deaths, huh? Oh. Yeah, exactly. This is why we have no death clips. People are cheating. They're keeping all their tunes outside of the guilds. It's 12:30 for you. Noon. You're the past, not the future. So you're still on Thursday though, right? No. Yeah, you're still on Thursday. Yeah, officers, clean it up. Come on. Officers, sort it out. Oh, your EST. Yeah, EST is easy, man. I love a bit of EST. That's exactly why I come on at this time. I want my EST brethren to be here with the London brethren. It's just the best way for us. Those West Coast stinkies. Ugh. Oceanic. Ooh. East Coast? Yeah. Yeah. But is Mod cheating the system by keeping ults out the guild in secret? No. Mod wouldn't do that. Mod wouldn't do that. Mod is what we like to call an absolute gamer. As a West Coast stinky. Yeah, how far West Coast are you, Chop? Are you actually on West Coast? Or are you somewhere thereabouts? Because there is a bit of a difference, you know? Oh, you're in Oregon, huh? You're in Portland. All right, yeah. That's kind of almost exactly, yeah. Pretty far. Pretty far. Okay. Let's talk game plan. Let's talk game plan. There's a video I want to watch. It's very short, but we're going to watch that. The Paladin, it looks like it's level 26, but it's actually level 27 and 99%. So we're gonna pass on playing the character today. We're gonna leave it for a second. I'm actually gonna log it in now, and I'm gonna put it somewhere without rested XP because I'm gonna get fucked up otherwise. When we log this character off, we're going to go and watch the video. After that, we're gonna level the priest. We need to get a priest to 20 for the challenge, low-level challenge. Everyone is kind of almost there. We've got the hunters very nearly almost ready. We just need to figure something out to be the tank, and then I will heal, and then we're going to do SFK. So some point this weekend, we'll be doing a low-level SFK. We have had a bit of a purge in Team ARTEY. We've lost 3 members because I asked for them to be removed, not because they left. I did speak to them beforehand. We had a chat about it. It was mostly because I've not been able to get a hold of them in 4 days, and most of them aren't really playing too much. So we're going to be looking for some new members on Team ARTEY. Hopefully next week we'll be a little bit more busy in the team, but it has been super difficult to get... It's been super difficult to get groups together, even in the evenings. Like, I can barely get 5 people. Many gamers in order to beat the sweatpants off Johnny. Exactly. Is it going to be a 5-man or more? What do you mean, Bell? The challenge, SFK has to be 5-man. So the low-level stuff has to be 5-man. The high-level stuff can be 10-man. So, well, 10-man stuff is next week. 5-man stuff is this weekend. We'll do it that way. I know you said 3 hunters to tank and a heal, but we probably have more leveling. We do, and we can use those people. But if people don't tell me what characters they have, and if people don't, like, let us know what they're up to, there's not much I could do. I can't pull ideas out of thin air when people aren't communicating. So, what we're going to do is we're going to see what we could do between whoever is active, which is, like, more, it's like 5 or 6 people. If we get some people who are a little bit more active around the time we are, it should be easy peasy. But at the moment, we can't even get a full group for a dungeon, so it's just a little bit tough. But we should iron that out in the next couple of days. Can't either have a leveling priest, a 24, 25 rogue, and a 26, 27 hunter. Okay, mod. So, depending on how it works out, that hunter is going to be absolutely giga for the 10-man raid. Because we're going to want a bunch of fucking hunters to go do, like, library or something. So, the hunter is giga. Rogue, also pretty cool. Priest might also be pretty useful. You've got 3 classes I think we're going to probably need. So, you're all gravy, man. Level those fuckers up. Get yourself sorted. And I think we'll be good to game. Alright, so... I'm gonna stick to this today. Yesterday I got raided mid-react. I had to stop the react, okay? I need content, guys. I can't make anything if I don't have this React stuff, so we're gonna do a little React. So we're gonna be a little React Andy for a second. We can't all be newscaster geniuses like Mr. Choppy over there. Right, where are we? Let's get this one going, right. So this video has been around for the last couple of days. I have wanted to watch it, but I kept putting it off. It is a relatively unknown guy. His name's Aki. We're going to call him AK, I guess. He made a video called Classic Plus Isn't Being Made For You. It has currently 144,000 views. It's his first ever video. And yeah, it's doing the rounds at the moment. So we're going to have a little quick little chit chat about it. This man is contenting, damn fucking straight. And then straight after that, we're going hardcore onto the priest, and we're gonna level that fucker. There's a part of me that thinks I should just level a second paladin, but I've got the priest going, so we'll go. If we so happen to die on that priest, then it's a second paladin, but we'll keep it to this. Okay, this video is Classic Plus Isn't Being Made For You. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it does. Let me quickly just put my recording on. There we go. Perfect. All right. Beautiful. Can I just do a little mic check? Is the mic sounding okay? Is it sounding good? Is it the volume okay? Is everybody... I've tweaked it a little bit, so sounding wonderful. Thank you, Chubby. Mic sounds good. Thank you, Mod. For me, it will be a druid if I need to make another. I didn't know we had tank issues at this level already. We don't really have tank issues, to be honest with you, Mod. We don't in the team, anyway. We'll figure it out. But yeah, druid's always pretty good. Check his volume. My volume or the video's volume? I think my volume's okay. Oh, yeah. All right, perfect. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. All right, it's a nice short video. Classic Plus Isn't Being Made For You. I assume I'm gonna yap for this one because Classic Plus is on my mind. It's in my soul, in my mind, and it's just floating around. So here we go. Classic Plus isn't being made for you. Oh, hang on. Fucking Jesus Christ, what's the matter with me here? I need to turn the sound of the game off. 1 sec. It's gonna drive me crazy. Adios. All right. Here we go. Classic Plus is not being made for you.
To be, right? New dungeons, the old unfinished zones, garrison crypts, a retribution paladin you're finally allowed to bring to the raid. You're wrong. And not even in the small way. In the way where the thing you've been waiting for isn't even being made for you at all. For years, whenever anyone asked Blizzard whether there would ever be a World of Warcraft 2, the answer was some version of the same thing. Not now, maybe never, we don't need one. I think they're building one right now. I think it's called Classic Plus or Camelot, and I think it exists so that retail can finally stop pretending. Let me get the boring part out of the way first.
Okay, so let's have a quick summary of what we think he's saying here, right? He thinks, and I will say this, I have said this before myself, right? They are going to release 2 games now, and they're going to maintain 2 games. One of them is retail, which we're going to call WoW. The next is going to be whatever they create off the back of vanilla, which is going to be called World of Warcraft. One is going to be whatever WoW is. The other one is going to be an MMORPG. WoW 2 already exists. It's called retail. And it happened years ago. Years and years ago. People have been playing WoW 2 for a very, very long time. But very long time. Now, I will say, based off of the communications and the conversations that have been happening lately, I don't agree with what Kargos is saying. This is Classic Plus. But I think it's going to be a lot more like retail than people think, and not necessarily in a bad way. Hey, Jakey.
I'm not spending 10 minutes telling you something you already believe in. Classic Plus is coming, and it's called, internally at least, Camelot. 29 encrypted builds since October 25, on a branch of a client from July 2006. License entries found in June, heroic and epic. And back in January, Holly Longdale said we'd get clarity on Classic's future at BlizzCon. Then got...
She didn't say that. She said, let's save that for the future. She didn't mention the word BlizzCon. Think that one through. Keep that in the fucking noggin right there.
4 words into an announcement before someone just cut her off.
And that's not all we're cooking up. I can say with confidence that all Classic players across the globe have a lot to look forward to. I'm really excited to announce that... I guess we'll save that for later.
You know...
No BlizzCon, guys. In 2.5 weeks, we make it nothing.
All this. The community solved it months ago. So here's the part nobody says out loud. Purchase tiers don't prove ambition. Burning Crusade had heroic and epic upgrades. So did Wrath. So did Cataclysm. $30 or $80, I don't know. Those were re-releases. The same game with a new coat of paint. So
not to mention the boosts. Don't forget about the millions and millions and millions and millions of boosts.
In 2 tiers. So the data mine gets you to, it's a paid release. It doesn't get you to, it's a big one. So which one is Camelot? Call the small version Classic Plus Lite, the community wishlist, vanilla again, plus 2 new dungeons, the unfinished zones finished, a balance pass so your retribution paladin finally gets his raid spot, a better vanilla, but still just vanilla. So will it be Classic Plus Lite or maybe something else entirely?
What does he mean Classic Plus Lite? What does he mean by Classic Plus Lite? Funky! WoW 2 Classic Plus being bundle including a mount for your mount and a boost for your hairline. Whoa! 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 Easy. I've been saying this for a while. And Jake, I think Jake is on the money. I reckon we are getting announced in BlizzCon. WoW Mobile, guys. WoW Mobile, okay? And we'll get freaking... We'll get Classic Plus in like January or something. Remember, she didn't say BlizzCon. Grab your hats, team. Yeah, here we go.
The files can't answer that. Nobody's leak can. You have to actually reason about it. So let's reason about it. Why would Blizzard build a second version of their game, even when they've spent a decade explaining why they don't need one? And it's not like they've never tried. Back in the Burning Crusade era, Blizzard quietly started building a second MMO, codenamed Titan. Not WoW 2, a new world entirely, staffed up at the height of WoW's success.
That's the one that turned into Overwatch, right?
7 years and $80 million later, and it collapsed without ever becoming a game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Peter Cullen died as well? What is this? I'm not a superstitious guy, but 3 people dying in 3 days? Optimus Prime. Well, I mean, yeah, jeez Louise, there we go.
The team that survived
RIP.
got 6 weeks to pitch something new. The wreckage became Overwatch.
Oh,
That's the scar tissue behind every "we don't need a second one" answer, since they built a second ship once, and it sank in the harbor. In 2024, game director Ian Hassakostas was asked directly whether there would ever be a WoW 2. His answer wasn't no. It was a philosophy problem. Theoretically, at some long distant point down the line, that may be a question we grapple with seriously.
I remember that interview. Oh yeah, 4 Panettiere as well. Jeez, we have just been freaking celebrity freaking deathmatch at the moment.
We're constantly
Oh yeah, I remember this interview. Like, I don't understand the whole WoW 2 concept, right? Because like, if there was a WoW 2, it happened like in Cataclysm, surely, or like it happened in freaking Legion, or it happened in Dragonflight. There's been so many re-emergence of the game. Like it's surely it's a different freaking game now. No, but WoW 2, like a good WoW, but put a 2 after it. So it's like WoW 2 Boogaloo. It's the ultimate freaking sequel. Is that what we're saying? That's the only way we can go with this. Is it has to be WoW 2? Is this how our little gamer brains work? It just has to be it has to be a 2 at the end of it.
Figuring out some old foundation systems and replacing it with something that will scale to support a new server architecture, to support new graphics pipelines. That's the ship of Theseus. Replace every plank one at a time, and you never ever need a second ship, because the first one was never really one fixed thing to begin with.
Hang on a second. If you change every plank in a ship, is it the same ship? Oh, if you change every... Whoa, hang on. Here we go a second. Let me find something here for you guys. Oh god. Okay, hang on. This reminded me of something. Yeah. Alright guys, here we go. Take this for a second now. Okay? So for anyone who doesn't understand what he just said, if you do plank by plank, is it the same bolt? Wait, let's have a little look at this clip here. Hang on a second. All right. Okay. So basically, that was my point, okay? If you replace all if you replace all the planks of a boat, is it the same boat? That's the question we got in our hands right now, okay? Beautifully told right there by Only Fools and Horses.
It's a genuinely good argument, and for 20 years, that was the real answer. WoW 2 is being built right now, one plank at a time, inside the ship called Retail WoW. But run that forward, 20 years of plank swapping, and you just gotta ask the question, where is the new ship? And the old one? Show a 2006 player screenshot of Retail today, let them play it, and they wouldn't recognize the game.
The first pull of the dungeon is massive. 2 gatekeepers, every pack of mobs available to be tagged within range, and of course, the first boss, Blightbone. With Bloodlust and every offensive cooldown active, the group peaks at nearly 80 million DPS, destroying every enemy, including the boss, in less than 30 seconds. Importantly, the group also needs to use nearly every defensive cooldown. 2 Wraths of Zoroarmus casts being channeled by the gatekeepers in addition to the Heaving Wretch from Blightbone could easily one-shot a player in the group if they would also get targeted by a random Throw Flesh cast from the myriad of enemies in the pull.
I think the last group I was in, we did a collective total of 16 DPS. 16 DPS. 80 million? I don't know, man. What game is that? That right there is the ARPG called WoW. That's it.
No new WoW ever launched. And the one that exists isn't the one anyone remembers. Somewhere along the way, the wrong planks went in. And that's the
Okay.
weakness in the whole argument. It only works if you don't keep the original ship. Which brings up the real question. If you're
Just a
going to
few
sell
O's.
people vanilla again in 2026, what exactly is it you think you're selling? Not the graphics, not the class balance.
Okay. All right. 2006 top 3 selling points of Classic. What is it? Vanilla. What's the 3 things you played for? Why do you not play retail? Mod hates big numbers, so I'm guessing big numbers. Just knock a few zeros. The journey. Yeah. So we could say the RPG element to it, right? Yeah. No instant gratification. Too many FPS. Huh? Oh, you just mean like too much going on the screen. Yeah, that's fucking horrible. That's kind of crazy, actually, how much goes on the screens. But, Bell, you do have like 7 characters on retail, though. There's been so... Flight pass. Look at this classic item. There's been so many stat squishes. What is this? Oh my god. Ashkandy was 6.4 DPS. Man, I fucking love this sword so much. What a freaking sword. Why is it on a fell guard? Huh? Interesting. Okay, so the journey. Yeah, weapons are so much better. All right, journey. General RPG, MMO type stuff, right? Retail is fun. Yeah, but it's just, it isn't an MMO, right? It isn't an RPG.
Nobody is nostalgic for 45-minute mana breaks. It's
No.
4 things. Progress
4 things.
that's
Hey,
slow
Clyde.
enough to be worth something.
So the journey,
Progress that doesn't get deleted next patch.
the end game,
A world small enough to have a story you're actually inside of. Local
Azeroth.
conflicts, a war you can walk to, instead of another galactic god.
Yeah.
And this, you see somebody at level 5, 15 levels later you end up in a dungeon with them by accident, and you recognize the name. They've helped you with a quest once, and so you hand them over the item you just won on the roll. And that's what people remember about this game.
I wouldn't
not-
do that.
I cleared this Mythic Plus dungeon in 22 minutes and 31 seconds and got item
Yeah.
level 253 bracers with
Yeah.
302 haste.
No one cares about
Nobody remembers that.
that. No one
When
cares about
people
that.
think back on the good old times in the game, it's the connections, the random encounters, the name you started to recognize, never the numbers.
The names you start to recognize.
And that's one of the
I think that's pretty true, though, right? I mean, like, yeah, I won the roll 100%. But that's like, when you go through, I always pick the same spot to go AFK when I'm in Orgrimmar, right? Always, same spot every time. And it's actually where this little paladin is here. I always go AFK on that rock, right there. I love that little spot. Maybe there, something like that. And you see the same people there all the time in town. You see the same people doing the same shit, the same guild names, stuff like that. You don't see people in freaking retail the same way, right? Like, there's like, you don't... I don't know. I remember the guilds back in vanilla that you would see this. Oh, okay, that's an Infernal Legion guild. Yeah, those guys are like doing knacks right now. Cool. I don't know. Scarcity, like rarity, right? Stuff like that.
things, Blizzard thinks retail players are afraid of losing. But in retail, it was lost a long time ago. And that's exactly what Classic Plus is being built to hold and preserve. And here's the question that's most relevant right now. Why build this now? Why 2026? And no, Classic hasn't just been sitting there since 2019. Season of Discovery was the test run. New abilities on old classes, new raids carved into old zones, new content inside Vanilla's world. For 2 years, Blizzard tried to figure out what worked and what didn't. But notice what Season of Discovery was.
Did that too?
A season. Included in the subscription.
This?
Temporary by design. And notice what Camelot is. A product.
Have you ever realized how the gear they put characters in on these like little things is not the gear you would ever use? What is this gear? Like, no one at level 28 is using this gear. First of all, he's wearing plate. Very confusing. Gonna take a nap. Love you while you stay alive. Take it easy, Choppy. Have yourself a sleep, man. You need more than 2 hours. Go, go, go. Phase 1 SOD, Chef's Kiss. I was enamored with SOD all the way up until level 50. Obviously, Phase 3 took a little bit too long to, like, move along. But, like, level 50 all the way, I thought Sunken Temple was phenomenal. Like, it was a lot of hard work, but it was phenomenal. I think they did such a good job with all of the old content being new content. As soon as you hit MC, though, the game changed a lot. A lot of fun was taken out of the game when everyone really, really optimized level 60. I don't know. The lower levels, I enjoyed every tier, to be honest. The WA level 40 Raiden swords, so they were played. Maybe. That's true. Yeah.
With price tags in the files. That's the order you'd expect.
No. Gnomeregan was a level 40. It was a level 30 raid, wasn't it? What was the level cap? 25, and then 40, then 50, then 60. Oh. Why do I remember going in there earlier than 40? Huh. Well, either way, no warriors wearing that. Anyway, warrior was all wearing leather and mail, so...
You run the experiment first, then you build the thing. But the big thing. Which brings us back to the ship.
This is the gear they were wearing.
Blizzard kept the original. Now they're rebuilding it and putting a price on it. And the moment the old ship exists as its own product, the new one doesn't have to pretend anymore. Look at the timing. Classic Plus lands. Most likely in 2026. The last Titan will be announced at BlizzCon as well. The expansion Chris Metzen called the culmination of the first 20 years of World of Warcraft storytelling arrives around 2027 and runs for roughly 2 more. And that's a 3-year window where both things are live at once. Classic Plus and The Last Titan. And I don't think retail stops being the flagship. I think this is the cheapest chance Blizzard will ever get to find out what WoW should be. With one version holding the thing people are afraid to lose, and the other one finally allowed to move.
I think the interesting thing about the idea of Classic Plus versus retail and having them both exist is that they're not actually utilizing in a evergreen way their original Warcraft IP, right? All of the lore between Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, and everything that happens in vanilla, that stuff it is not used. Other than when we're repeating this fucking cycle of playing fresh vanilla realms. So I think some of those leaks, when it's talking about the Arthas ARPG and like all those other little bits and pieces, those kind of have a little bit of weight to them, right? A little bit of gravitas, because like I think if Blizzard wants to reignite Warcraft, they have to go backwards, not forwards. Like retail doesn't offer anything to anyone.
Because look at what retail is still carrying. A leveling phase nobody wants to go through, because
why do you level in retail? It's so stupid.
It's pointless. You start as a god, you finish as a god. Nothing is a challenge. You level so fast you can't even keep up with reading the spells of a new class you wanted to try. So you pay for the boost and skip it. You pay a boost or whatever. And Blizzard happily sells you the skip button for their own game.
Yeah.
And at next level, the same shape repeats. In PvP, grind honor for the blue set, so you can queue rank for the epic set until the checklist is done. There's a clear path for creating your character from start to finish, and it's been the same formula for expansions now. No item on the way is exciting because you know exactly what you get, and you never feel its impact. If it isn't replaced within the next 5 dungeons, it's gone next season anyway, so why care at all? Leveling and gearing in retail is friction. But not the good kind. Not the kind that makes classic rewarding. It's not challenging. It's not exciting. It's chore.
But like, I wouldn't describe gearing in retail as friction. Like, what's the friction? You get this personal loot. Like you mostly also get to control what you get in some way because you get to reforge it and all that type of stuff. Like you don't have any competition with people. You can trade stuff if the person if they've received double of it. Like gearing in vanilla is friction. People are going to take your loot council, loads of 40 people going for the same fucking item. Like there's friction there. Nothing in retail.
Of course, it's doing laundry. You know the path, you know the outcome. You just have to put in time. Those systems stopped pulling their weight years ago. But Blizzard can't just rip them out. They are the last plank of the original ship still on board. The moment the original exists as its own product, they can. And that's Classic Plus.
That counts.
And
as
there's a
friction.
second effect. Somebody who's heard for 20 years that WoW was special, who wants to know what all the fuss is about. Where do you send them? Not to Expansion 12, not to Midnight, not to The Last Titan.
No,
Chapter
so-
12 doesn't explain the phenomenon. And today's new player experience is so confusing and so flat that most people who
horrible.
come looking
It's genuinely awful.
just bounce off before the game even starts.
I returned to WoW near the end of WoD, so just coming into Legion, before they did the Chromie time, select your timeline to level. You had to level through every single expansion pack to get to, obviously you could do dungeon spam, right? But you had to go through all of the motions. I joined and I was in Cataclysm, I think, or something like that. My character was level 85. I had to find out how to get 20 levels with no guidance through expansion packs I'd never seen before in a world that was like 20 years older. It was still to this day, they have not gotten the new player experience good in retail. It's still so confusing.
You just send them back to the front door. Here's the thing, Blizzard might be about to make that question a lot more common. Remember that leaked roadmap? Camelot isn't the only thing on it. There's the new Warcraft RTS and Arthur's ARPG, both set in the old story, not the new one. And Netflix is reportedly back at the table with Blizzard, after a lawsuit killed the first round of shows.
I really hope they don't do live
None of
action.
this is announced. It's a leaked document and some reporting. But the Camelot data mine just confirmed a core entry on that exact document, which makes it a lot harder to dismiss. So just assume for a moment that it's real.
These are so
Play it
good, man.
forward. Say even half of it lands. Millions of people meet Warcraft through an RTS, an Arthur's game, a show, and then they want the world those stories
Really?
live in. Where does
So there's been leaks recently about kind of like within the Camelot leaks in the timeline. They've spoken. There's two games, I think, like an ARPG and another RTS. I feel like we're probably going to get a StarCraft announcement, right? RTS. So I don't think they're going to release two different RTSs at once. They're not going to release a new like thingy, but an ARPG as Arthur's, when you could play like a Death Knight, or like a paladin becoming a Death Knight or something like that, all the way through, and go through Anderhole and the Cullen the Stratholme. That'd be awesome. I think that would genuinely be fucking cool. And I think there's a reason why they did the collab with all of the armor in Diablo and stuff like that. They want people to see Warcraft in that kind of environment. I think that'd be good. There's a lot of stuff they could do.
Blizzard send them? To retail, where nothing is left of Arthur's, where the story stopped making sense 5 cosmic threads ago, where the first 10 hours are the worst part the game has to offer?
True.
Or to the original World of Warcraft, rebuilt and filled in. The world people fell in love with in the mid-2000s. The one that
Oh, hang on. What is this? Oh, this is Turtle. Wow. Oh, this is like one of their adverts they did, man. Holy shit, they made it look just like it was Blizzard.
became a cultural phenomenon in the first place. That's not a hard question, and Blizzard knows it. The obvious objection would be, this is a niche. Why would Blizzard spend so much time and resources building a game from 2004? Nobody wants slow anymore, and nobody wants to play a game with strangers anymore.
Holy moly. Hello there, chatters, raiders. How you doing? Big old raid poggers, man. Thank you very much, Alex. What the hell, man? You just came online. What are you doing? Let's get you a little thingy here. How you doing, buds? How was your stream? First time raider, short-term subscriber. Oh, hang on a second now. Short-term. You said a second ago, yesterday, you were long-term. You're changing all your freaking moves here. No deaths. No deaths. I am too high level on my character to keep on playing it. I have to start on alt. Before that, we're doing some reacts. We're reacting at the moment, guys, to a video called Classic Plus Isn't Being Made For You. Very almost finished. You was gifted. That's why I said short term. You got the Hunter pretty much to 18. Perfect, Alex. Perfecto, man. Perfect. I will hopefully get my mage, my priest to like 15, 16 this evening, and then we can get going. And Alex as well with a 10 stream streak. What a monster. Absolute freaking savage. I hope you had a good stream, man. Thank you very much again for the raid, guys. Welcome in. We're going to finish watching this stream, for this video on stream now. We've got another 5 minutes left of it. then once I've stopped being a React Andy, I'm going over to my priest, and we're going to level the priest for a little bit. We are playing hardcore WoW DOOMHOWL Swingers. I am ARTEY, team captain of Team ARTEY, and
Boom.
thank you very much, Oz. He's another leader over there who seems to just hiding in the shadows. I will reveal no secrets. But yeah, let's finish this video. We've got 5 minutes left, and then we get to gaming.
All right, I've got you. Fair point. Let's look it up. Steam charts. Go to more. Counter-Strike 2.
Okay, so he was just saying that people don't want to play together and they don't want new things. I need to go back to the other screen. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, here we go.
Nobody wants slow anymore, and nobody wants to play a game with strangers anymore. All right, I've got you. Fair point. Let's look it up. Steam charts.
Is that true, guys? Do you guys not want to play with people anymore? I want to play with people. I don't want to play solo games all the time. What the hell? You better be careful. Oz is only here to get hints as to where to live it. Exactly, so he can get revenge on you for having his car towed. Interesting. You do meme and say I play MMORPG to solo. I guess it's like, but you're still playing it in a world of people, even if you do play it by yourself, right? Like, those people will always exist, but I purposely stop playing MMOs if I don't have people to play with. I don't know.
Go to more. Counter-Strike 2, 800k. Dota 2, 689k. PUBG here, Power World, Bongo.
Multiplayer. What's Bongo, Cat?
Bongo.
All right. That looks like a game that Mod would play. Mod, why are you putting this game on here?
Most of them drop you in with people you have never met. Rust has progression in PvP, Power World is an RPG, and the other 2 or 3 or whatever that was. So the argument nobody wants to play with strangers isn't pessimism, it's just wrong. Millions of people do it every single day. Which leaves the other half of the objection, that nobody wants slow. Except the biggest genre story of the last 5 years is probably survival games. And survival games are slower than, well, almost everything else on the market.
It's the slowest thing in the world, man.
Look at the loop. You start as nobody. The wooden pickaxe.
Hell yeah.
Wood gets you stone.
Yeah.
Stone gets you copper.
Useless.
Copper gets you iron.
Perfect.
And iron gets you into the area that would have killed you an hour ago. Feels familiar? That's gray items into greens, into blues, into epics, and just moving
into oranges
from zone to zone. That's Vanilla Sloop wearing a different costume. Different name, different art, same machine. And Shrouded sold 1 million copies in 4 days. Power World broke Steam records that had stood for years. Millions of people are voluntarily choosing a slower game than the one, like so many people say, nobody wants anymore. There's one thing those games can't give you though. You play them with people you already know. For a few,
I think that's like a big example of developers listening to the incorrect players for too long, right? Like, the reason why retail is currently this really weird, fast-paced, individual ARPG-styled MMO type thing is that they listen so hard to people saying that they wanted things a certain way, and they removed all the elements that everyone else wanted. So now we're at the point where everyone's looking for this survival game kind of aspect of like building a character in a world, which they can't really provide anymore.
If you're lucky, maybe 16. Strangers never accumulate. Nobody becomes familiar. That part only an MMO can do. And that's the part Classic Plus would be selling. And you can even see it in their own game. Hardcore. One life, no safety net. It started as a community rule set that Blizzard eventually made official. And it produced the biggest thing WoW had done on Twitch in a decade. OnlyFans pulled 3 million hours watched in a single week. Rolling Stone covered a vanilla death as a cultural event. Nobody watched it for the item level.
I mean, it's true.
BlizzCon is September 12th. You know, these are predictions, so I'll just skip the percentages and just tell you what I think Blizzard is doing. Classic Plus is not nostalgia season. It's being built to become the essence of what...
It's not what? Classic Plus is not what?
Tell you what I think Blizzard is doing. Classic Plus is not nostalgia season. It's being built to become the essence of World of Warcraft. The front door, the place you send someone who played the Arthur's game, or watched the show, or just always wanted to know what the fuss was all about.
True.
Paid release, new content in Old Azeroth, no story chain binding it to
Yeah.
retail. That's the shape I expect, and you can hold me to it in September. And retail finally gets to move on. Bigger steps, its own identity, free of the old systems it thought were load-bearing, and that turned out to be just ballast. One more reason the timing is no accident. Riot is building an MMO. The day that ships, Blizzard needs to answer to why World of Warcraft? And with Classic Plus on one side and retail that's finally allowed to change on the other, 3 years from now, they'd have to. The bigger claim that Classic Plus exists so that retail can change, that one BlizzCon won't settle. That's a bet on the next 3 years, not on a keynote.
Okay.
I'll make the follow-up either way, including if I'm wrong on every count.
Oh. That's that was a sharp ending. That was a very sharp ending there. I think I agree with a lot of what the guy says. I think it's an interesting take. I think my take has always been that they would do the Last Titan, and then after that, they were going to change retail WoW into this futuristic modern take on an MMO, which it kind of currently is, right? And then they would add the Classic Plus to be the traditional MMO version, but they still have a similar kind of cadence of content. You still have to pay XYZ for them all the time because they are two separate games. But it's interesting to think, what if they go the opposite direction with retail and they actually just change it even more so, and they forget about the MMO elements to it altogether, the RPG elements completely, and they make it more ARPG. It ends up being like, what was that game that came out last year? Fellowship or something, right? You just log on and do a raid, log on, do a dungeon, you get out of town, you're done. No leveling, no nothing. I think that's probably more realistic, right? That was a good video. That wasn't too bad a video. I'll give it a like and a follow. A little like, a little follow. Aki. Kiki. To be fair, that Riot MMO got scrapped for that exact reason. Why Riot MMO? Well, push back. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people have said it, right? I think the Riot MMO is the one that has felt like the one that could stand up against WoW or alongside WoW more than any other. But it really depends on which direction they take it, right? Like, it's hard for me to believe that they will create a classic-styled MMO when like League is the way it is, right? I don't know. Like, it feels like they would still have it would be another version of retail rather than another version of vanilla, I guess. I don't know. Righty-ho. Righty-ho. Let's get some music on. Where is that music? There we go. Good. All right, so we are going back onto the priests. We have a priest to level. We got plenty and plenty of things to be doing. We got ads for another 30 seconds on Twitch. And then we're gaming. All right, I don't know where to take this character. What have I done so far? We need to go back to Lock Modan, man. We need to go back to Lock Modan, I think. What did I not finish? What did I not finish? I haven't logged this character on in days. Days. Did I do Elwyn Forest? I didn't do Elwyn Forest. All right, we're going to go Elwyn Forest. I think that's the safest option for me, I think. Get a bit of XP. Grunfeld priest type. Yeah, something like that. Let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. How you doing? Do we have any friends in the chat? Come on, we must have a friend in the chat for Mr. First Time Chatter Grunfeld. You're in Elwyn right now. What character are you on, Belle?
Hello, best friends.
Oh, is that you on a new hunter? Thank you. Okay. Well, what quest are you doing? I'll come and do some quests with you. I think I'll do this and then go to Loch Modan and then come to Westfall. because I did most of tomorrow. Ooh. All right, I need to remember I'm not level 26. That is what I need to remember right now. Let me get out of combat or what? Interesting. Hang on, I need to grab a macro from my paladin. 1 sec. How's our team doing? Our team is doing as well as it can do at the moment. Gron, let's have a look at what our scores are. We've had a few little issues on our team, so let's have a look at this. We are currently 5th with 485. However, our team has lost 4 members, with potentially 1 or 2 more people leaving. We basically have had... we've had a few people that have struggled to kind of get on and play, a few people that have struggled to get on and play because of their time zones, and then we've had 1 or 2 people that are just entirely AFK. So we've kind of, unfortunately, had a little bit of a difficulty with getting a few bits and pieces up and running. So we're hoping by the end of this week, we would have had a little bit of luck in getting a few people. Who we lost, you wouldn't know who they are, Jakey. I didn't know who they were. There's like four less people now. Keep on keeping on. Well, we'll do it. We're fine. Like, this phase is like a test, right? We're going to work out what works for the contest with trying to get people into the teams and how they work. Unfortunately, with the challenges needing 10 man, it's a little bit difficult to do some of those. And also, unfortunately, just you can't always predict who's going to be playing all the time, right? And I had to take a lot of people that I didn't know. I didn't know their time zones. A lot of people were confused about time zones, so it's fine. Next phase, we'll get it. The system will get done better, and we'll have teams that make a little bit more sense for everyone. The biggest issue was that the second EU, one of the more active EU people, is actually now a captain. So we both got split. And it would have just been a lot easier if we both had one team together, but it is what it is. Ron, are you in a team? Are you in the guild? You might try to get BFD done today. Do it, Jakey. Get BFD, get that 150 profession. Don't die. And then that's it. 45 points off the rip. All right, so what we did over here, we're going to do a new thing here. We got this. We're going to taste this. And we're going to go power word shield. All right, so now, if I don't have a target, I will get it on me. Perfect. There we go. You're in a guild on your 16 priest. You also have a 20 druid, and you're going to have him join a guild. But you can't play as much as you like. Fair enough. You're not on any team at the moment. Well, we've only got a little bit longer. I think as a captain, I will do a little bit more time communicating with people in the community about the event and getting people involved in signing up to the contest, knowing what they're getting into, right? I think a lot of people didn't really know what the contest was about. They signed up and then they didn't really think about it. So we're trying to sort that one out. DNZ, how you doing? How's your raiding been, man? Hardcore Raider. Hardcore Raider. I really just ran all the way. I really just ran all the way here and just forgot about freaking everywhere else. God damn, man. Good, you did 20 mans yesterday instead of MC. Okay. Any fat loots? I thought you said you were potentially going to be main tanking, MC. You got some gear tokens, and you need rep farms now. You want to, but we were a little bit low on healers. Fair enough. Oh, did you get the braces and the belt? One thing I really hope that they stick to is some variation on the previous grind, man. The previous grind in vanilla is so fucking sweet. Like, I would just do another character right now in Era just to do the whole grind again. Oof. I really, really would. You got the AQ ring, the ZG belt.
King's honor, friend.
And the rep next round. Very nice. Was really fun. So you get so different builds going. Yeah. You also feel the upgrades on the warrior, right? Like, it's so nice. 100% one of your favorite aspects. Dude, honestly, it's so good. And certain classes really just... You just feel so complete once you get that gear done, right? Doing a rogue and a warrior pre-base... So fucking nice.
What do you look for? What can I do for you?
DM waste with daggers is sick. I've never had to do that. But yeah, I very almost did that as a backup. But I ended up buying the edgies instead. Which I didn't want to do, but yeah, there we go. It was my only 1200 gold. 0.5 on Rogue is so good. The only issue is that the 0.5 is not really relevant to anyone other than a Rogue. So at a certain point, no one's doing it other than Rogues. So I ended up always having to do the final bits with just a bunch of Rogues. But, you know, you get by. You can do it all like that. You can solo a lot of it. On hardcore, they do, yeah, exactly. Because there's always that one or two pieces that are pretty good, especially for warrior.
Hello. What can I do for you? How are you? See you around.
We have some really good mining trip, 39 copper ore. Since some 0.5 bosses give relics, etc. True. Yeah, the bosses are really good. There's some good loot.
Need help? What can I do for you?
Pick this up from you, dude. Most we're going to speak with guard Thomas. Right, okay. Bell, I don't know how far you are with quests in Elwyn, but I've pretty much got everything, so I'm just gonna go straight down to the mines first of all. Oh yeah, I've already done freaking dead mines on this character. Shit me, I forgot about that. You're heading out to Eastvale logging camp? Okay, I'm not going to be there for a bit, I don't think. That's fine. It is what it is. Now you're leveling a lock purely for sums, and then probably just make your backup warrior. Did I pick up engineering as well on this too? Oh, I do. Oh, I got nothing. My professions are... Oh, because I did enchanting. And freaking whatchamacallit, didn't I? You haven't done Hogger, Princess, or Goldtooth. Okay, I'll catch you up and I'll do those. Let's do it that way. You know, Alright, is this button gonna work now? It should do. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're now on easy mode, priest freaking Wandin, huh? Easy mode. We got a mine over here, can we get that? Entertain us. Hello? Here we go. I probably will take Soul of Iron off this character. Not Soul of Iron, Self-Found, sorry. If I take Soul of Iron off, I am very much dead. And we're not aiming for that. We are not aiming for that. There we go. Thank you, Najex. Oh, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. There we go. I have to move my scene around a little bit when I'm doing watching the video. I don't have a screen that is the right size for OBS, so I have to move my screen around a bit. It's easier than trying to rescale it, otherwise it gets all blurry and horrible. I need to make a separate scene for it. I'm being a noob. Absolute newbie behavior. Alright, this thick old thicko over here wants all of the stuff from these little gold tooths. We get 0 XP though. Bring it back down, bring it back down tonight. You was on 4 DPS on Hakkar last night as only the warrior without Wind Fury. Oh shit, man. You're that guy at the moment, huh? You're pulling the short straw. You pass most warriors with Wind Fury. Do you think there's a lot of people there that are scared of doing too much DPS? Definitely with that guild? Right, okay. Because I always found... Sure. Because I always found, like, I was always scared, especially in 20-mans, I was always scared to do too much DPS on warrior. Especially on, like, freaking Hakkar or, like, the Tiger Boss or something, man. You just get splatted if the DPS is too much. It's so annoying. It's so hard to rip aggro on a Fury prop warrior on the boss. I mean, not if you're at a semi-pug. Yeah, on hardcore, I guess you're not dealing with that, so... One of my first experiences on Anniversary was I re-rolled from Horde to Alliance. I joined an Onyxia pug with a paladin that had Thunder Fury in full tier 2. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. I don't even know why I said yes to it. So fucking horrible. No one would take me, I guess. I had such bad gear at the time. I was desperate. Desperate for Fizzcag, man. What was that Fizzcag? I got potential. MC plug on Horde, yes, they had a binding drop? Dude. Have any of you guys seen double binding drops in MC? I've seen it once in my life. It was on SOD though, so it doesn't really count. Zarya had it? Yeah, I remember Zarya had it. I remember. I almost rolled on a free binding once. I almost rolled on one that was free, and then I wasn't sure if I'd ever complete it. So... interesting Mog? What you mean, man? There's nothing. This is purely combat. Pure freaking combat. Hi, Bunny. How you doing? If they ever let me roll on it, I def do it. Not even thinking of finishing it. Sure. Yeah, I wasn't invested, I think, at the point. But aerodynamics, exactly. So when she falls or when she jumps, she will, you know, she'll fly. She'll soar. Great. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing very, very good. I'm just getting this character ready for the old low-level character runs, the old SFK. I think we just need to lock down a tank, and I think we're good to go. So we'll see how it goes. What are you up to today, Bunny? Are you going to be streaming, or are you off today? How's the event going? Event's going good. Yeah. I'm having to try and reorganize my group a little bit because we got people in some really messed up time zones. So hopefully in the next couple of days, we will have a few new members. You'll be live later? Nice. We've got a couple of people that are going up. I mean, like, if I get to level 15, 16, maybe we could do a Wailing Caverns. Not Wailing Caverns, a Dead Might or something. It'd be good to get some gear on those characters too. But me and Alex, we actually looted a dagger yesterday that was worth like 90 gold. So we might have some gold for those characters. Gear them up. Twig come out. Bag? I have bags, it's fine. Shitty bags, though. I just bought freaking 10 slot bags on my Paladin. 4 gold gone on bags, man. I'm just so much bad luck with bags. You have 160 gold on your priest? Bunny, have you been sat around the auction house accepting donations? Is that what's been going on here? No more self-bound. On this character, I'm going to turn it off. This character doesn't need to be self-bound. I need to boost this character up. It's going to be a challenge character, so I need to get good gear. But my main character is going to be self-bound. Yeah, my paladin is self-bound. It's also really well geared, the paladin. Oh yeah, I remember seeing you level that character up. Shadow Priest, right? Can't turn it off. You can turn it off whenever, Funky. You just can't ever turn it back on again. It is when you're doing a level 17. When you're doing a level 17 SFK run. Oh really? What the fuck? There's an NPC in Stormwind, or no, in Ironforge, I think, and there's an NPC in Orgrimmar where you can turn it off. There's a specific character. I can't remember what the name of the character is. I've never turned self-bound off before. It's not the same thing, DNZ. Also, I would do it all self-bound, but every other person in every other team is not self-bound. So I kind of have to beat them to win them, you know? Join them to beat them, sorry. I'm like one of a handful of people in the competition who is self-bound. All those freaking cheaters, man. Unbelievable. This event is not made for self-found. And to be honest with you, I know it's no one's ever going to agree, but I think if you do a challenge or something on self-found, you should get a little bit more points. Self-found characters should get 30 points rather than 20. Doesn't that, I think that sounds fine, right? 30 points rather than 20 for being self-found would be pretty fucking... It gives more of an incentive. Also, it just changes the dynamics, because like, I was watching a bunch of people do stuff, they've all got fiery weapons and stuff, and I'm kind of like, ugh, I don't want to do that, but if we want to get the points, we kind of have to. It's a huge amount of DPS increase, that type of stuff. Like, well, yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll have to join them to beat them. That's all it is. And it really, I genuinely do not want to make my characters not self-found. I genuinely don't want to do it, but it is what it is. I'm never going to play this character past some of the challenges anyway, do you know what I mean? That's why you're also done with it. There might be a phase you get more interested in, you know what I mean? But there might be a phase where, you know, the third phase, fourth phase might be a bit more interesting for you. We're going to change stuff, right, as we go along. Just got to let the event unfold a bit. First time ever doing it, you know? The Ocean Hound Cheeses Guild is not for you. Then there you go. There you go. Right, I've got all the food. Let's go get the... Is this Star-Crossed Lovers? Yeah, Young Lovers. Run over to... Grab Princess and Lost Thingy. Alright. Belle, I probably will be close to the east of the map soon. I'll give you a message. Oh, ride of snow.
Good day to you.
Let's get rid of all this shit. This as well. Nah. Do I really need this stuff? Maybe.
Safe travel.
Grab the quest. You did a level 1 Hogget. How many people did it take to take it down?
See you later.
I've been thinking about doing a level 1 death run, but I keep getting lazy. You need one more good 20 man, and you can move to BWO AQ40. Are you not? Oh, man. Are you nervous about AQ40? I think AQ40 would be the thing I would be the most nervous about in Vanilla Raiden on hardcore. You had like 30? Only 4 died? Really? And you get 15 would have probably sufficed.
Well met.
Well, I think maybe you might have had more people die if you did less than 30. Maybe numbers was your success. Do you want to be a Nax? ASAP. Okay. I have a... So there is one thing that I feel like I really want to not happen next phase in the event, is the 10-man challenges. I really don't want the 10-man challenges to be a thing next phase.
Need something? Hey there.
Super difficult to ensure EU people are going to have 10 players online at the same time. I'm not looking forward to organizing that. Yeah, we do have an EU team, kind of. Like, I have all the EUers I could get hold of. Nixia has all the EUers she could get hold of. And that was the problem. The EU people are split on 2 teams. So it's a little bit... counterintuitive. If you know what I mean. Arcane Buds! How you doing, dudes? Happy Thursday, man. Next phase, EU versus NA. Damn fucking straight. If we had all the EUers together, buddy, we would fucking rip them to shreds. All we're facing up against is fucking Johnny Sweatpants being boosted by 9 other people. Okay, that's what we got. We got Oz. Oz is cool. We fuck with Oz. Oz is fine. We fuck with Oz. It's all good. But we just need to show the NAers what it's like to be with a full 10-man group of EUers, you know? Easy. Easy. You guys can't even... Come on. Come on, Funky. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. 100%. And a couple of Americans. A couple of good East Coasters. Yeah, we'll take a few East Coasters. We're fine with that. Or people that aren't exactly degenerates. We'll take any NA degenerate that wants to play with us. Let's put that caveat in there. You're just starting Classic. You got 6 tunes to level 20. Nice, Arcade. What server are you playing on? Are you NA or are you EU? That would be this guy. Exactly. That's it. I love my NA degenerates. You degeners. Belle, since the moment I've known Belle, I was never sure what her time zone was, other than the fact she was always online whenever I was. So I know the players are out there. Oh, you're on NA, dude. Nice. You're on Dream Scythe. Oh, so you're doing TBC Classic? How are you enjoying it? Do I go hand in a couple of quests? I think we go handies in quickly. Let's go handies quest. Kind of jealous of you, Arcane. You're playing Classic for the first time, man. You're going through a special something right there. I'll never get that back until Classic Plus. I'm on Classic Plus. What do we have? Let's get the copper over there. Got the these fucking mana pots. That's fine. All right. Again, I don't have to worry too much about this. You love the play-in. You won't be back to retail. Yeah, we just watched a video about retail versus classic. Retail definitely is its own beast. I've tried to get into it just for the fun of it, but yeah, it's not my cup of tea. Maybe that's why you also enjoy this as much. First time doing endgame classic properly. It's definitely a different kettle of fish, right? It's interesting, DNZ. I was watching some Ampy yesterday. I hadn't caught him for a while, and I was watching a bit of Ampy, and he was talking about how actually he finds the 1 to 60 journey on hardcore is phenomenal because obviously it's a true classic experience. And then he mentioned actually over time how the raiding in hardcore became quite tedious because no one wants to do content because everyone's trying not to die. So the meta shift is like super crazy.
Hello. See you around. How are
And
you?
I can imagine that would
See you later.
probably get a few people feeling the same. Retail's too easy. Nothing's earned. Yeah, it's because it's not an MMO, but people play it thinking it is an MMO, right? Like it's not. You're not really doing or earning anything. You're playing. All it is that you're just playing. And I think if retail just got rid of the leveling, no 10 levels, every expansion was just new content to do, like new lore, new quests. You make gold, make professions, get your stuff up, whatever, and did that. I think they'd have a much better. They'd have a much better distinction about like what is it that retail does. It's dungeons and raids, that's it. And delves, I guess now. Have I seen the 30-minute videos of the new Fable game? No, I have not yet. And I don't know if I ever really will watch it, to be honest. I played Fable once, like when it was released, and I didn't ever really play it again, office. You only play Blood Elves, Arcane? What are you gooning after for, huh? You a little gooning? Retail's fun if you go Mythic Plus raids before they nerf them after World First. Yeah, I mean, I've never had aspirations to do anything at that level of raiding. It's not really my cup of tea, but I like the idea of there being like a mainstream raid in Classic and then like a challenge raid. I like that idea. I would welcome there being an option with no extra loot to do something more difficult in Classic Plus. I think that's the only option they can really appease people. Just like in like SOD. Normal raids and 20 man. What do you mean? No, but that's a different format of raids altogether, right? Like, imagine they just have 20 mans is not a real raids. I mean, yeah. If you go in there with loads of people with bad gear and with people who didn't know the encounter, the problem is we talk about all these things and everyone already knows the content. That's why it's not difficult. Like, realistically, right? And the irony is people don't know Diamore. That's why they would struggle in there. Like, I know Diamore like the back of my hands. Because, you know, I don't know. I just do a lot of the fucking dungeons. But yeah, there are dungeons that are harder than raids, I think, for sure. I wouldn't say the ZG and AQ are just, like, super easy for everyone. That is absolutely untrue. There's two.
Do I sound like Artie Boom? Is this the real Mr. Boom?
No. Unfortunately, Tangia has not produced a good prototype copy of my voice. I sound Australian. Don't understand it. It sounded pretty good. Get out of here, Oz. You've drunk too much fucking vodka, my friend. If you slam, you don't get to it on Hackar. Sure. Yeah. Again, though, you're talking about people that know min-maxing and they know how to do all those things, right? Not the same as people going in there without much context of the game. Which is the problem with every conversation we're gonna have about vanilla. We all know too much. Apart from Oz. Oz is very new. Oz would be a good example of this. You sub to me, Arcane? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate having you in here, man. Welcome in. Welcome on board. I stream pretty much every day at the same time. Until I can't, basically. In a minute of your time. How you doing, Out of Control? What's the story? What are we doing? Where do I want to go now? Should I go get the escape? I should go get the escape as well, right? Alright, we'll figure it out. I always avoid those freaking copper mines that are surrounded by goddamn filthy wolves. Same. Hang on. Okay, you stream OBS to your wife's YouTube channel? What do you mean? Do people think you're your wife? Are you cosplaying as your wife on stream? No matter ever. Who died? Did someone just die? I don't think I've joined hardcore deaths on this character. Half swings? Oh no, who's half swings team? Who's half swings team? Is that an Oz? That's an Oz team member, isn't it? Did Ozzy just get minus 20? No? Okay, okay. Is it a JSP team member? Is it JSP?
Do for you. Hey there. Hello.
It's because it was your channel originally, but you gave it to her. Ah, so what are you streaming on there? Long and Strong. No. Half did. Half. A guy called Half. Half something. He's dead now. He's gone. JSP suspiciously had 0 deaths. Do you know why, Oz? JSP has had 0 deaths? Because he only does 10-man fucking content. The day you catch that guy by himself in the wild, he's dead meat. Dead friggin' meat, man. Like I can't wait the day. Can't wait it. Hey, Mindwave. How you doing, man? How's your gaming going? I saw you were doing a fair bit of stuff with Rachel yesterday. And me. Classic TBC of you running 6 tunes. 6 tunes? Oh, we're a multi-boxer, hey? What have you been doing 6 of? 6 shamans? 6 mages? Of course, once you level up, you do a dabbing. Oh, man. Do I bother doing a pie for Billy? Does Billy really need a pie from me? I'm not so sure. No, each one individually. Oh, yeah. You're doing better, you guess? What do you mean? What's been happening, Mindwave? What's the issues? What's the situation here? Have you got secrets to tell us? What's the intel? Also, Jakey, how are you feeling? Are you still sick? You're 61, Arcane? Are you memeing? Are you actually 61? IRL? Yes? Okay, good. Good. Because I realized, I've been going through that team list, being like, man, these people aren't playing, these people aren't logging in, we've not been getting anything, no contribution, no interactions, and I'm like, actually, do you know what? Jake hasn't been online for 3 days. I better be, Still sick that you're online. Yeah, you're fine, man. You are fine. He was given a gag order? What do you mean? Who gagged you? And why? Yes, you are. Fair play to you, Arcane Buds. Also, fair play to your YouTube name, Arcane Buds 420, at the age of 61. Playing WoW, 6 different accounts. I am, to be honest with you, I'm in awe of you right now. Yeah, it's him. Although there is Jakey with an EAU, it's not him. We did establish that guy is real, but he isn't the guy we thought he was. Beautiful chat you have, brother. These folks are awesome. Yeah, it's a little bit quieter over on the YouTube, Arcane, but on the Twitch, we got some good people. We got some good people. Okay, so we've done the chunk of meat. That's good. Forget about that for the moment. Where's Belle? Let's see if she wants to go do ballistic. She's in Elwyn Forest. Let's invite her. Belle, I'm super close to Princess if you want to do it. Oz, can you remember when we did the draft? Can you remember if that second Jakey, did he lose a spot because of the name? You need to start streaming, basically famous because of that draft. Yeah, unfortunately, you didn't live the hype through the first couple of days of the event, though, right? If you had ballsed up to straight away after that first day of the draft and been like, yo, I'm the real Jakey, what's up? Instead, you were pooping your heart out. Last time you checked, he was still on the reserve lists. Yeah, I saw that. All I remember, despite being kind of quite drunk, was that he said something along the lines of, this is crazy that I lost my spot because I'm not the other Jake. Or something like that. Oh, dear. They do. Hey, man, suck to suck. Suck to suck. Easy peasy. Beautiful. Did I just ding? I did ding. Get some more 1 damage. Where are we going now? We're gonna go to the northeast now. Okay. What was the second thing you needed? Oh, did you need to do Gold Tooth? I could run back and do Gold Tooth if you want. We could also just go do Hogger straight away if you want. Gold Tooth and Hogger. Okay. Anybody got a character that needs Hogger at all? Me and Belle are gonna go kill it. Thank you, Arcane. Wow, 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 wow. I think tomorrow's stream, we're going to do a little bit of a BlizzCon prediction list. I am unfortunately not going to be here. I had planned to do a really big, I wanted to do, my triumphant return to WoW was going to be on the lead up to BlizzCon and do a watch party. And I wanted to do a big old prediction, a bingo, a wheel, whatever. But I have to leave and go to a wedding instead. Which is, it's fine, it's good. It's life, real life. We should celebrate real life. Kind of wanted to be here for BlizzCon, but whatever. So yeah, we might start doing some predictions tomorrow and create a little... Fuck is this guy? Get out of here, man. Yeah. Hey, buddy, did you not go to Gamescom at all? That's happening at the moment, right, in Germany? Actually, I don't know where it is in Germany, though. I know Vivi's there. She sent me a picture of her and S-Fans yesterday. High school in memoir to me. Is it super expensive? All of these fucking cons are so pricey, man. It's crazy. To ultimately listen to a bunch of people tell you what games they're going to release, they charge you like fucking 400 euros. It's insane. But yeah, new computers are way more of a priority. When are you starting your job in the real world? Complicated, but peak Twitch whisper? Okay. I'll read it in a sec, my wife. On Tuesday, no. What did you end up having to do? what's your flavor of slavery? Be like this. Belle, I'm gonna get that copper. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get that copper. The supermarket stuff, fair enough. Yeah, I actually do the same. I use a lot of my savings initially when I first started doing some streaming last year, and then eventually I had to go back to a job I do not like. So I am working back in hospitality for a while until I completely freaking give up on it. Yeah, I think non-committal jobs, when you're not really feeling it, is probably the best way to go around. Is there something in me that can't take anything seriously when I just don't give two shits about the job? And all they want to do is go, oh, you need to be careful of this and do this. I'm like, dude, man, like, I think you're really underestimating my... your expectations are way too high on how much I care about what you want me to do. Where am I from? I am in London. Funny, I am in London. London, England. What spec am I going to run? So I'm probably going to be running a mixture of Shadow Discipline until the higher levels. I'm going to be healing on this character primarily, so once I get to a higher level, though, probably might switch to like a Shadow Priest off spec, maybe. I don't sound like someone from London. Yeah, I've got a bit of a weird accent. When I was younger, I grew up in an Irish company, basically, and my accent got really weird. And then I went traveling, and I started sounding American. Basically, my accent has a bit of a identity crisis. That's pretty much it. But both my parents are Cockneys, so it's a bit difficult to explain to people. They're all from like East London with like all the rhyming slang and stuff, so it is a bit strange when people hear them and they hear me. You tell folks you'll heal if they want to die. You had a friend there. You was visiting like every year back when you was in school. It's a nice... I mean, London's a cool place to visit. It's definitely a cool place to visit. I don't know if I see myself being here forever, even though I was born here, but at the moment, it's all good. In my head, haven't gone yet. Oh. Sorry about that. There's nothing good in there anyway. What were you doing at school, Bunny? What were you studying? Was that before you started streaming? I know. Oh, high school? Hang on a second. You were like jet setting over to freaking England when you were in high school? 16? Oh, we're going the wrong way. Hogger, right? What level are you about? Level 9. Sure. 16, man. I don't know. When I was 16, I couldn't. When you first visited you, so your parents were cool about it. Fair enough. Yeah, the only things I did at that age, I was, well, my parents wouldn't give me any money because they didn't have any money to go do stuff. But they did somehow pay for me to go to Germany once. I went to Munich with on a school trip. That was like the only trip I really did before 18. When I started earning my own money, that was it. I was all over the place.
Farewell. Hello. Hey there. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
See you around.
Yeah. All right, let's go do Hogger. Do we have access to that quest that is the... hang on one second though, Bell. I don't have the quest for the Knoll bandages or whatever they're called. The Knoll bandanas. Isn't that from... that's from the east, right? Maybe we wait a second for Hogger? The armbands. Yeah, the armbands, the hook. What's the pre-quest for that one? I feel like it's one of these ones from the guard, right? You feel so tired you never get it? No. Yeah, it's definitely... I've missed a quest. I think that's what it is. I've missed it. Basically, someone sends you over to go talk to the guy. You come here, then you get the quest. I'm pretty sure it's from Guard Thomas. Why don't you get your pet, and then we'll go do Hogger. And in the meantime, I can catch up on those quests. It's both of the mines? Okay, cool. I'll go do that quest now then. If that's what it is. If it's both the mines, I'll go do that one. You're close to ding. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I need the other one too. I'm gonna hand in this quest and run over to go through Goldshire and go up to that other mine. If that gets me the quest, GG's. G freaking G's. I think I may order a pizza tonight. I have leftover food, but I really, like, I'm normally pretty good with leftovers, but I don't want to eat the leftovers I have. Convince me otherwise. Chat, if you say nothing right now, I order pizza. The only bad thing is I don't have any good pizza places near me. Oh, no shot. Belle, I didn't pick up the item from Goldtooth. Or did I? Fuck, I didn't pick up the fucking item from fucking Goldtooth. Okay, so. Stupid head. What pizza? All I have access to is Pizza Hut and Domino's. That's it. It's a sad state of affairs, man. You want me to come back? No, no, you're fine, Belle. This is super easy. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You're having tacos tonight? Mindwave, man. Don't get me started about tacos. I have found a taco place that I love, but it's like a little bit further away from me. It doesn't make sense for me to get it right now, but it's so good, man. Good tacos, birria tacos. Woo. Sometimes you wish you had someone to make food while you stream. I am sure you could figure that one out, Bunny. I am sure you could easily get someone to make you food while you stream. I've seen your chat at peak times. You could figure that one out. But yeah, otherwise I don't eat. I get off stream sometimes at midnight, and I've not eaten since like 11 a.m. And it's because, how do you process making food before you get ready for something? It's not possible. I sit there and I'm like, well, if I don't set the stream up, I can't eat. If I can't eat, then I'm going to set the stream up. And that's it. You had pizza last night? Exactly. Yeah, it's so fucking tough, man. I like to get the ranch barbecue with hot honey on it. Which one? From who is that from, though? From where? Pizza Hut or Domino's? Because I exclusively like stuffed crust pizza. Does Domino's have stuffed crust? That's a recent thing, right? I remember they did like a bit of an ad campaign and they were like, oh, hey, we now do stuffed crust. And I was like, you didn't do it before? They do in Germany? Okay, here's a little flashback. Here's a little flashback, I think, to maybe original TBC or maybe original Wrath the Lich King. Am I going crazy if I say that there was a button that they implemented into World of Warcraft where you could order a Pizza Hut from a promotion? Or like a Domino's? Am I imagining that? Wasn't there some kind of like pizza drop in-game years and years ago? Or am I thinking of a different game? Almost certain it was fucking Wrath of the Lich King or something. Marshmallow and pepperoni pizza. What are the comms here, Starhawk? Marshmallow? I know you guys like to put sugar on stuff, but this is a bit excessive. It's the perfect combination of salty and sweet. But have you ever tried pepperoni pizza with like a hot honey, like a spicy honey? To me, that feels like it's a slightly better combination. You make a venison pizza every year, Arcane. Nice. Why venison? You'll have to try that. It's good, man. It's a big trend here in London. Spicy maple, spicy honey on pizza. Normally it's kind of like it's normally like Nduja, the Italian spicy sausage with pepperoni and something like that. No, I'm fine for the skips. I'm actually very over leveled. I'm almost level 13. I'm more than okay. I just forgot a bunch of shit. But we're doing pretty okay. What level are you now, Starhawk? I know you had a couple of deaths under your belt last couple of days. 14, nice. Hot honey, something is recently got into. It is good. I do like a bit of spicy honey. I don't appreciate them charging me like a tenner for a bottle of honey with fucking like infused jalapenos in there or something. Not even that spicy, man. Your Pizza Hut went right downhill, and now it's shut down and changed into a Nando's. I'm jealous. There is not a single Nando's. Yeah, there's no Nando's near me. I wish there was a Nando's near me. I used to date someone way back in the day who actually worked at Nando's, and I used to live near a Nando's, and she would stamp the Nando's gift card, not the gift card, the loyalty card, and I would go and get a free half chicken every couple of days. It was fucking great. As a student, I was not complaining. Sometimes you feel like I don't have a problem. This has been next bit on the shelf, and price doubles because this honey has looked at its chili. That's it. That is all it is. A bottle of honey is just all it's done is sniff a little bit of freaking chili, and it's doubled its value apparently. Tops chicken. Yeah, we got top chicken down here as well. One that I've been turned on to is Slim Jim's chicken. I don't know if that's only in the South. Slim Jim's chicken, depending on where you go, is pretty good. They do really good wraps. Really good wraps, actually. But fortunately, I have a Popeyes near me. What a feel. And most places don't do gravy. And yeah, gravy's the one, man. Gravy and chicken, so fucking good.
Good day to you. Hey there.
There's a Popeyes in Durham.
Have a good
Fuck
one.
my love. You say Durham, it's so funny to me how close it is to you and how far away it is from me. I've been to Durham. I had friends that went to Durham University. Fucking Durham with a Popeyes, man. Popping off. It's worth it, though. 2 hours? Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's not worth it. Get a KFC and put it in the air fryer, make it crispy, and there you go. You're sorted. Guy who you race with lives down there. Your wife makes the best sausage gravy. Damn fucking straight, Arcane. Nice. That was one thing growing up that I always knew the difference was when you'd have like a roast dinner, right? If you went to someone's house and you had roast dinner, which didn't have the meat and the vegetable juices put into it, versus one where you did have the meat and the vegetable juices put in it. Light and day different. Night and day. Why would you even have a freaking gravy without meat juice in it, man? Stuffing as well. Like sausage meat stuffing. Sausage and onion stuffing. Beautiful. This talk is killing you. Yeah, sorry. I'm really hungry. I think that's why I'm talking so much about food. I apologize. I'm really hungry. Beef gravy or chicken? So, in general, I don't like beef roast dinners. I do not dislike beef gravy, though. Chicken is fine. Chicken's fine. If I ever have a roast dinner, I always have pork or I have lamb or pork. I love beef. I don't like a beef roast. I don't know what it is. I just don't like a beef roast. Never. I like steak and I like you know, brisket and stuff like that.
How are you?
Can you get a party invite? What's the character name? Is it Starhawk? Fuck, man.
Have a good one.
Love lamb, but it's so expensive. Super duper expensive, man. Super duper expensive.
What can I help
You just can't beat lamb. It's so fucking tasty. I trust no one that says they don't like lamb. I did do the candle quest. I literally just did it. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did the candle quest. I just sold the candle. Yeah, I did it. What am I looking for here, though? I'm looking for this quest, the escape. Why can't I find it? The upstairs. No, it's right here. He was doing some roleplay.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
You can make your own. Barbecue the beef for juicy and tender, or crockpot it. Crockpot brisket or something like that. Arcane is fucking phenomenal. I need to get a slow cooker again. I haven't got a slow cooker at the moment. The best thing about a lamb roast as well, if you do it right, you rotate it in the oven, right? And you collect all that juice. You just keep basting it in there, and you slice loads of garlic, and just put all the garlic and the rosemary under the skin of the lamb. And then as you're basting it, you just get that beautiful crisp. Ooh, so fucking good. And yeah, put some mint sauce on the side with that bad boy. Fucking good, man. Not very subtle on the name. What do you mean? No one knows who I am. It's fine. I am No Tarty. Is my name No Tarty? No Tarty, no party. Using my talent points. Okay, I did. Alright, maybe I should kill some of these because they are... We're going to collect a bunch of murlocs that we don't want to collect. Ooh, we got a fine scimitar, huh? Ooh. It's a pretty good model. I swear to God, all of the white weapons in WoW at low levels look way better than the green and blue ones you get from dungeons. Like, that looks so much better than Barblade. Look at that. That's a proper pirate sword, man. Get the Robe of Aragorn for level 20 bis. Unfortunately, Arcane, the Robes of Aragorn in Classic are actually level 24. They changed the levels a little bit on the gear when you go to TBC. So some of the rewards get buffed and stuff, but their level requirements go lower. But yeah, in Classic, it is level 24. I just got it on my Paladin, actually. No understand. Yeah, but I'm playing vanilla. I'm playing hardcore vanilla. I'm not on a TBC server. I'm playing vanilla. No Dark Portal. No Illidan. Ooh, actually, speaking of Illidan, something that I think they did, like, the guys that did the classic... the guys that did the Classic Plus survey, they had an interview and they did a podcast the other day, and I think Ampy was on there and stuff, and they were talking about how do you introduce... how do you stick to have it? If you had a Classic Plus that only built content around Azeroth, how do you implement Northrend and how do you implement Outland? Because inevitably they want to use that. They'll probably want to use that stuff, right? And I think they said something along the lines of what I was feeling was that if you travel to Northrend or to Outland, you should only be going there specifically for the boss or the fight, right? There shouldn't be like any cities. There should be nothing. I feel like I could probably get behind that. It's just like, how do you break the mentality of going through the Dark Portal into Outland and not thinking you have to level up to level 70? I feel like it's such a cooked way of dealing with it all. Huh? I'm going to Mr. Thomas, Guard Thomas. I'm going to do the other quest while we wait for Belle. Actually, Belle, where... you got your pet, right? Oh, you're doing your pet quest, I guess. You're on the last part. Okay. No. I mean, I do have to turn... No, I don't have to turn that in. I've done that. I'll go collect these quests and then I'll run over to Goldshire. I may as well. I'm here. 145 first aid. Get it! Get it! Get that 150. Get us to points. Get us to points. Come on, get us to points. We have had 2 deaths in the last 4 days. One of which was Cheap Vodka. And he hadn't even participated in the event on the team. So he basically just took points from us and fucked off. Second one was Chopmaster. That unfortunately was guaranteed because he was playing the Wheel of Pain. And I knew that was going to happen, but there we go.
King's honor, friend. Need help?
I was there as it happened, and it was rough. Yeah. But it's fine. He's going to make his Will characters outside of the guild. That's what he's going to do from now on. He got... Okay, so how about this? Last night, Chopmaster made a video, which was a joke. He basically made a video reacting to Kargos' video about Classic Plus. Kargos found out about the video, raided him with 250 people. Out of that 250 people, he got 60 follows, which was 60 spins on his Wheel of Pain. And he had to go through and do all the fucking spins, man. Oh dear, that was a funny time. The character was doomed. The character was doomed to die. I've not seen him. What's on his will? Dude, Jake, honestly, when he comes on, I will give you a poke to go watch him. He normally is a couple of hours into stream when I finish. So I watch him for a little bit after stream sometimes. He has a will of... He has a character where if he gets a follow or if someone redeems a spin, the will basically, like Bunny was saying, he has to delete a weapon maybe, or... On the Hunter, I think he had one where he had to play without a pet. He had to go melee. He had to go and clear a whole cave. Like, he just chose all of the challenges that would kill him, basically. It's so funny, though. I don't know how he has the energy to do it for 5 hours, but he does do it. It's a lot of energy to be thrown about. I like to watch it. I don't think I could ever emulate it, though. Nah, he's genuinely hilarious, man. Genuinely hilarious. But again, I just don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does all those hours. And you just blow rain bubbles for follows? Yeah. He's definitely got a slightly different formula. Did you manage to find a way to get the bubble juice away from your keyboard, though? Because eventually you're going to have to be blowing bubbles for them to buy you a new keyboard. And that's... It's all over your phone as well? What were you doing? Cover your shit up. Why are you just blowing bubbles directly on there?
Light be with you. What can
Don't you have a cat as well, though? Surely they hate the bubbles.
I go with honor, friend?
Oh, it's Korvok. It's Korvok. Where'd he go? Why is he not in the guild? Did he die? Did Korvok die? You have free cats, Bunny? Free? Hardcore, do you want more? Oh, he needs a G invite. That's what we're doing. There we go. Beautiful. Cool. Sticky situation, Arcane. Something like that. Free cats, Bunny. Man, oh man. I struggle with one dog. Oh, you're lurking in the stream, Korvok. Nice, man. You should have said in chat. I would have freaking given you a G invite immediately. Dum-dum. You have 4 cats. Yeah, but you also have a robot that looks after them, right? Oh, here we go. Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure I had the second part of the quest. Yeti, there's been an update to the music requests, and since I tried to launch it, Windows shut it down and said that the app is now being flagged as being dangerous. So I need to check out what the problem is with it. So there is no song request right now, I'm afraid. Windows has said no. You've got a 110-pound is it a German Shepherd, Arcane. My dog is 1/4 German Shepherd. She's a good girl. Lady! Let's see if she'd be camera shy today. It's not going to work, guys. Artie, for fuck's sake, the music doesn't work. Yeah, well, I know that. Hey, lady, come back. Don't run away. Come here. Come here. Come, up. There we go. Hi. What are you doing? It's fine. Don't worry about the camera. You're okay. You're good. Yeah? You bored? All right. There we go. Yeah, I can't get it in front of a camera for more than 2 seconds. You want a doggy? Again? What do you mean again? Oh, Lewis, didn't you say that all of your dogs passed away at your mum's house? You find a Stormwind? Okay. There you go. Okay, no music, but I gave you doggy. She didn't appreciate it, but there you go. I do need to feed her, probably in like half an hour, though. Beautiful puppy. She is actually 5 years old, Arcane. She is 5 years old. She is what you call a genetic super mutt. She was found on the streets of Guadalajara in Mexico. She is mostly German Shepherd, Belgian Malinois, Australian Shepherd, and not Shih Tzu, Chow Chow. She's also got a lot of Chow Chow in her. Strangely. I don't know. Her mum was a bit of a hussy, I guess. Oh, I remember the Jack Russells. Yeah. I remember. We need to wait a second, Mr. Starhawk, for Bell back to arrive back. I can go hand in the escape, and then maybe we can kill some bears, maybe. She is beautiful. She is a stunning dog. Very beautiful dog. She got the genetic lottery. She just looks like a dog. Do you know what I mean? She's a dog-looking dog. Which I appreciate, because she doesn't have any health concerns. There's nothing. She's in, touch wood, absolute perfect health. She's had like an upset stomach since she was a baby because she lived on the streets, I guess. I don't know. Patrick, how you doing, man? We call that a Heinz 57? What do you mean? Oh, a dog with a lot of different breeds? A Heinz 57. Okay. I'll remember that one. What is this you put up here, Yeti? She really just hates the freaking camera, man. She was... You didn't see it? You didn't see it, but she only had one paw on me, and she refused to, like, get any closer. She knows the camera's on her. She hates it. Time for you. Shy. It's all happened all of a sudden, though. She was never like this when I first started streaming. She also used to sleep behind me in here. And now, over time, she just hates this room, I think. I don't know. She hates streaming. What did you just do now, Lewis? Hang on, what is this? Hang on. What was that? Oh, it's just me. It's just me. It's just whatever, Trevor. Yeah, okay, I get it now. I was actually going to get a dog cam at one point. But because she now refuses to be anywhere near me as I'm streaming, I don't really ever see the worth of it. Go ahead, man. Need whatever you need. Your Leonidas is a diva with the camera. It's the hardcore. She can't see you dying. You know what? Maybe she doesn't like the energy I give to the room. She is a bit sensitive. But if you saw the way she plays and how she likes to play, she plays like a freaking a Belgian Malinois. All she wants to do is jump and bite and backflip and chew on shit. Like, she's intense, man. You would not recognize her if you saw her trying to play. Very different dog. She also has her own sofa, I guess, in the living room. So, I mean, I think she probably has the better life going on out there. Although she has a memory foam mattress in here. Honestly, I just don't get dogs, man. I don't get them. Also, I don't scream that much on stream. What are you talking about? There's a reason why I'm the chillest guy on Twitch, you know? There ain't no screaming here. You'd love to get another dog, but you don't know how I feel about keeping them in flats, even though everyone else seems to. I think it depends on what you're up to, right, Lewis? So, like, I live in a flat, but I am, like, surrounded by open spaces, like so many parks, so many open spaces. Every day she gets hours of walks. I think it all depends on the type of dog you get, right? If you have a dog that's going to go crazy in house and run around like in circles and stuff, then yeah, it might be a bit dodgy. But Hogger's behind us, Starhawk. Hogger the spawn behind us. Run, Hogger, run. You think it's better if you have two people also? Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm speaking from a perspective where, yeah, I'm good, Starhawk. I'm talking from a perspective where my dog is the most well-behaved indoor dog in the world. Like, doesn't bark, doesn't make a lick of noise. She just sleeps all day long. Hang on, Starhawk, we're waiting for someone. Belle is coming. It's going to respawn in a second anyway. So yeah, she is very well behaved indoors. There's not really much that she does wrong. But if she didn't get her walks, she would be a bit crazy. That is for sure. You know the thing that I don't get though with dogs? I've seen loads of people get small dogs as pets, right? In flats. They'll specifically pick a small dog. Like a Jack Russell, which needs so much fucking exercise. Or like a Chihuahua, like a freaking Dachshund or whatever. Dachshund or whatever you want to call it. But then they don't ever give them long walks and stuff. And they don't exercise them because they think they're small. It's so fucking weird. I don't know what's wrong with Belle. Belle. Oh, it's a pet. Never mind. Okay. Belle. Holy moly. Do you need a hand? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Where you used to live, you take them for runs in farmers' fields and get them to do flips off the walls by throwing sticks. Yeah. Yeah. It's the way to do it. So, Lady doesn't like to do anything other than run. All she likes to do is run. That's it. She just wants to run. She climbs trees sometimes, but that's the Belgian Malinois in her. And indoors, she likes to play fight. She just likes to play fight. That's it. So kind of lucky in that sense. If I didn't have stuff around me, though, I'd be screwed. Absolutely screwed. Yeah, she's just over collecting the quest, I think. Stuffle. Also, Stark, if you have something to do, dude, you can, we can two-man it. You're fine. She's got a pet now, so easy peasy. So we have a friend who has a... I don't know what the name of the type of cat is, but it's one of those cats that are kind of like bred with like an ocelot or something, you know? Like a wild cat that's not a wild cat. And they have to take it on walks because it's so freaking insane. And I met the cat once, and I met it on the lead in a park, and like a cat in the outside world that behaves like a dog is a weird as fuck thing. It just seems so unnatural. They're not meant to be domesticated like that. They should be sat down being fed or something. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. There we go. Let's get you a little stamina there as well. Beautiful. We win. You want a savannah? They get to about 40 pounds. What's a savannah, Arcane? Can you send a link of what it is? Oh, you might not be able to do that, actually. No shot. This is a real thing? African wild dog? It looks like a hyena. You can get one of these. One of the coolest dogs I ever saw when I was traveling. And these dogs, man. These dogs are cool as fuck. They're a little bit weird, but they're super cool. I saw these in Peru. They were historically used to keep people warm at night. Mindwave, if you're still here, by the way, I read your message. If you want some help sorting something out, we can sort something out. That's not cool. Not cool. Sometimes you feel like you need to be taken for a walkies, Lewis. I mean, if you get a collar and I'll get the lead, I'll take you on a walk. How about that? How about those apples? That's a cat? Oh, is there something called a savannah cat? Is that... Did I get it wrong? You got ads in 10 seconds, chat. Oh, yeah, they're pretty. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about now. These are pretty. I've seen those ones. I was like, hang on a second. Who is trying to get a freaking hyena as a pet? Are we streaming it? Ooh, good question. I don't know if that would be for or against Twitch's TOS. Although, considering what is on Twitch at the moment, I would say we should be okay. Considering Twitch doesn't do promotions of people and doesn't actually help you get discovered, I am recently consistently getting weird ASMR kind of like and VR tubers. And I don't know why. Why am I being pushed these people that are licking a fucking earball on screen? I just want WoW and RuneScape content on Twitch, man. I don't get it. They can jump straight up like a puma. 15 feet easily? Get the fuck out of here. That's as tall as a double-decker bus. From trees. It threw you off the other day when I saw you walk off from your chair. Next moment you turned into a woman. I didn't notice it had changed. Huh? What do you mean? How did I turn into a woman? Did I go offline? Oh, maybe I raided... Oh, I might have raided Shadow Bunny. Might have been the one. Kobe freaking won! Dude, we were talking about you the other day. How you doing? How's Star Wars treating you? Jake was just here a second ago. I don't know where he is now. How's it going, man? Kobe is someone who I met during SOD. And I met him at Jakey, and we've known each other since. He is an absolute giga crazy, mind-bogglingly good healer, who I hope I get to play with in Classic Plus. That was it. You was like, what? He's now a maid. Oh yeah, he discovered DPS during anniversary. I forgot about that. He's now a DPSer. He's a wizard, yeah. You've been juggling Sweet Talk and TBC. Oh, I was under the impression you weren't really playing TBC, maybe. How do you enjoy Star Wars? Is it your first time playing it, or did you go back to it? Nowhere. Oh, man. Mages rule Arcane? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I'm not much of a caster guy. This is as close as you're going to get to seeing me on a caster, I think. Yeah, I need 2 more Star. Arcane mages. Oh, I guess you guys are probably getting close to... Oh, you are doing Arcane now in TBC, right? I always thought Arcane mages were kind of like fire mages in Classic in TBC, whereas you had to wait for a certain phase before you could do it. Or is it the same like that with fire again? You become fire eventually. I just felt like Arcane Blast was the thing you did when you had a certain thingy. That's what I thought, Jake. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you started out fire, you turned to Arcane. Or maybe not. It's your bath time now? Night? Enjoy your bath, Lewis. I'll see you later. I'll poke you on Discord about playing some Dragon Wilds the next couple of days. I completely forgot on Monday. I fell asleep. You played all phases TBC. You have 3 max levels, but main and mage. First time for 22 years. You haven't made a healer. Yeah. You have been playing it on and off. Okay. Oh, pickup schedules. Yes, Matt. I get this on every tune right now. So fucking good. Stay with me. Inventory full again. A second. Beautiful. There we go. You never played fire, but forced to have fire at the start. Okay, see, that is the case, Arcane. I thought so. That was my impression. Alright, I'm done, guys. I'm done. Done. Please, could you turn your volume up, mate? It's really low in your voice. 3 times lower than other streams. Is my voice lower, guys? I have changed my my settings around a bit. Could the voice be higher? Very low? Is the music too loud? Is that the problem? It is a little lower than normal. Okay, cool. We'll try this. Maybe that's a little bit better. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I did a few little tweaks earlier on, so it probably could have moved around a bit.
Light be with you. King's honor, friend. Need help? Or the Alliance?
Okay. You do get Frost Nova and Blizzard for the AoE, but the rest is Arcane. Do you know the hack on how to get furballs? Yes. Oh, you mean the one that you get through the side of the wall? I've been there, done that one. I done that one. I think I died once refusing to do it. You are the Jake. That is the Jake. The Jake. The one and only. Kobe, is this sound better? We could do manhunt after turning if you two like. Sure, I'll do anything. This quest, this character just has to do every... I just need XP basically, man. I'm up for doing anything. Yeah, a bit. Jeez, man. We're just dealing with Kobe having the old man ears. Is that what it is? All right, I'll turn it up a smidgen more. If I triple voice, yeah, I'll just shout. That's it. I'll raise my voice up. No, seriously, if it is too low, I will put it up if it. You do that to Tom every raid. Can't hear you, mate. Can't hear you. Who did that to me the other day? Someone did that to me not too long ago. I think it was like an effect on screen. They were saying that it wouldn't. They kept saying that they couldn't see it, and they could see it, but I didn't believe. You're fucking annoying. I think that was Lewis, actually, little fucker. Jakey will make it. Yes, he will be my EU guild. I have a feeling I'm probably going to be playing NA as well, so I will need homes. 6, 2, 4. We'll go 6.
Greetings. Light be with you. Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Yeah, I'm hoping that a good chunk of the people here from this event will want to make a guild. That would be pretty ideal for me, to be honest. Did you know that this song really? Hang on, Starhawk, are you having a conversation with yourself here?
What can I do for you?
I know the song. I know what the song's about. They revealed too much. Oh, they got censored? Is that what we're saying?
For the Alliance. King's honor, friend.
What was Manhunt? The Collector's Ring. Oh, yeah, okay, let's go do that if you want. I need to go south anyway and turn in the Escape. Again, go through the lyrics. I will. Love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Dude, I don't know what it is with me and music at the moment. I'm really lost with what to listen to, and I keep gravitating back towards freaking playlists that are like 20 years old. I'm just handing the quest in, and then we can go manhunt. Just quickly run into the Escape. You're raiding Hijal tomorrow. No, I stopped playing TBC halfway through phase 1. I wasn't enjoying myself, man. Couldn't be bothered anymore. Not to say that I can't see myself doing something in TBC at some point once I get a little bit over the whole hardcore stuff, but yeah. You played all the way to phase 2? Did I play till phase 2? I feel like I didn't. What was phase 2? TK and SSC? Maybe I did, actually.
You need something?
Maybe I quit on the opening of SSC. Something like that. 2 weeks before? Okay. BG's, Slayer, Levelin, Alice Cooper, Ozzy, Arcane, man. You are speaking to me. I could put a bit of Sabbath on at some point. Right, where is the collector? Oh, I remember where it is now. Okay, on my way. You can see that. It's sort of a Classic Plus waiting room, which is sad. All is gone when Plus comes, I guess. Yeah, I think it will be. You wasn't feeling the guild you was in for future content, so put me off a bit. Yeah. I also wasn't feeling the guild. Could not be asked with it anymore, man. And I think that is the big part of it, right? It was either find a new guild and try to enjoy the future phases, or just not really play it. It's kind of where I was at. And honestly, finding a guild is harder sometimes than actually being in a shit guild, which is like the catch-22, right? You're in a guild you don't really want to be in, and you try to find one, and you could potentially be in a worse guild. And then you also, you lose your member status. You become the trial. I'm not really into it. But I've got a feeling, Kobe, that they're going to probably do it all concurrently, right? You'll have like Classic Plus, and you'll have TBC probably finishing. I reckon they'll still do Wrath of the Lich King. I don't think they're stopping anything like that. A good guild's half the game. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It's also half the struggle, right? You'd maybe play a bit of Wrath. So, depending on how they overlap, I would definitely play Wrath, but I would just want to do, like, whatever miscreants want to play until Classic Plus came out. I would probably just level up, you know? I would just level to 80. Level a DK, maybe. Do some dungeons. No expectations. Keep it nice and chill. What? Everyone is so fun. What's the point of guilds? What do you mean? You're not much of a guild person, hey Starhawk. Self-fund. Self-found. So you're a self-found guild too. As in, you only like to do it off your own back, even outside of a guild too. I get it. Freaking storm's moving in again, Arcane. Is the storm going to negatively impact you, or is it just normal? A normal storm? Or is it like a big old Bertha? Are they naming this one? Because you know it's serious when a storm has a human name. I did not die. I did not die, Nixia. I am very much alive. I'm just level 27, so I can't really do much on the character. How you doing? You're just asking. I don't believe you. You've got me triggered all the time. I just think you're always taunting me. Jake, take a screenshot of that. Put it in the chat channel. You're being nice. I know. Did you stream today, Nixie? You didn't, right? So let me catch up a couple of messages. Your guess is they're going to reveal it coming late 27 on BlizzCon. And we get Wrath till late 27. Kobe, you think they're going to announce Classic Plus and we have to wait 1 year for it? I don't know about that, man. I think as soon as they release it, it's within 4 months. Maximum 4 months. Genuinely. The latest we get it is February. I reckon. Not today, not tomorrow either. How comes? then they suffocate TBC if it comes earlier. No, because they did this every time, man. They don't care about this stuff. They don't see it as a problem, right? The people that are going to play TBC are going to play TBC. Wrath of the Lich King, they'll play Wrath of the Lich King. I don't think they're going to switch around for it. I do feel like there's probably something along the lines of they will want to do it as close to the end of TBC, for sure. But we don't even know if we're going to get Wrath, right? We may not get Wrath. Not right now, anyway. Live, just don't feel up for it. Well, that's a good enough reason. That is a good enough reason. You know we're all in here. We're all in here for you to lurk and to abuse us if you're not feeling it. Did you know that Barack Obama, during his first presidency, made a World of Warcraft character and campaigned in the game? Did he? Is that true facts, chat? He must have went through Blizzard itself because the character was actually a lot taller than our usual game character. You saw him yourself? What are you talking about? You saw Barack Obama in-game. Okay, well... I have to see it before I can believe it. True, they did with Sword and Classic. Yeah, exactly, Kobe. And that did have some impact on Sword, but, like, not really, right? They were always going to end Sword, I guess, so... I'm not fully getting rid of you. Good. Was World of Warcraft relevant to like the social zeitgeist at that time? 2000, we're talking about 2008, right? 2008, I guess actually, yeah, it was pretty relevant back then still. Actually kind of a good point. It was extremely poor. Yeah, 2008 is kind of peak, right? So 2004 to 2006 was Classic. 2006 to 2007 was TBC. So 2007 to 2009 was Wrath of the Lich King. Absolute height of WoW. Highest ever. Also, we're not trying to get rid of you next year. If you left, I would genuinely be upset. I did not see the GTA 6 leaks. What was the controversy with it? Was it the stuff where were the leaks the stuff about if your character eats loads of food, it gets fat, and if it doesn't, it gets skinny and stuff like that? Was it that type of leak? I saw some screenshots of those type of things. Everyone was so focused on Lich King stuff, they probably never saw him. Oh, probably not. I need to collect wood. I also need to do the... Belle, have you done the Murloc thing? To like discover the bodies of the people? I think I need to do that. You haven't done it? Okay. I'm going to hand this question. I might do that one. The game went to crap after Wrath of the Lich King. That does tend to be the consensus, Arcane. The game changed dramatically after Wrath of the Lich King. But I've never played Wrath of the Lich King, so I don't know. Well, not properly.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
But yeah, dark skin, tall. Human in the sense of cloth shorts. Sorry if you answered bad to me. I got shouted as soon as you sent that message. Oh, I just said, was it the stuff about... I saw a picture today, a screenshot, of people talking about how your character is affected by the choices you make, right? You get like fat if you eat and don't do anything. You get skinny and go to the gym and stuff. Oh, they got hacked. No shot, really? How did I miss that? Defeat. That's why you quit after Lich King. I can imagine. I think also for like a lot of people that were really into Warcraft, right? Warcraft finishes with the Lich King. I guess like the Cataclysm and going onwards was like confusing for some people. It was on the radio. Yeah, I have heard about it, but to be honest, because I can't play GTA, I don't care. So I haven't really looked too much into it. That's kind of my God's honest truth, yeah. Yeah, 2. To me, it's WoW 2 after Wrath. Yeah, I was planning on buying a Switch 2 in the new year. I don't think GTA is coming out on Switch, right? So I'm just going to be without it. Yeah, this would be the big ones, yeah. Man, do you know what? I imagine a day where we don't have fucking consoles and everything just gets released. And they just don't do all this fucking bullshit with, oh, you're not going to get this on this platform because we want the consoles to sell. Just give me GTA, dude. Just like, give me it. It's the only time I've ever cared about a GTA game. Although I don't think my computer could probably deal with it. We do get it, but it's like a year later. Even longer, isn't it? I thought it was like almost 2 years, 18 months or something until it comes out on PC. I could understand a month or 2 of it not coming out, but like, it's so fucking dumb, man. Unfortunately, I feel like it will definitely incentivize people to buy consoles. Like, people will definitely buy consoles just because they can't buy it on PC, which sucks. Because GTA for some people is going to cost like £1,000 almost. Has it been delayed again? I mean, if they're getting, yeah. If they get freaking, whatchamacallits, leaks and stuff like that. Really? Fuck, man. Hi, Pala. Yeah, my paladin is level 27. I can't play it. So I need to level this character up anyway for the SFK runs we're gonna do. So yeah, we're on the ult. We are on the bloody ult. Brother, I think you and I can have a great talk on this game. Maybe one day you can come up on my live stream sometime and we can talk. Arcane, dude, 100%. Send me a message. Send me a message, man. If the stars align, we'll do it. If there's one thing I can yap about all day, it's World of Warcraft. I am that nerd. Oh, yeah. What are you up to, Pala? What level's your hunter now? 22. Look at you go, huh? Well, you'd be good to know, Pala. Queen Nixia is in the chat somewhere. So if you're feeling like you're, you know, you need guidance or someone to tell you what to do, she is right here. Well, I'm the real queen, but sure, whatever. Okay, here's something you don't know. Peter Cullen did the voice of Carr, the evil twin of Kit from Knight Rider. Starhawk, how old are you? Because I only remember David Hasselhoff in one role, and that is Baywatch. Because I was born when the show came out. I did not, however, ever watch Knight Rider. It's a little bit before my time.
Well met.
All right.
Safe travels.
Unfortunately. Knight Rider was on TV? Really?
King's honor, friend. Greetings.
I've never seen Knight Rider in my life. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Need help?
I know what it looks like in a picture, but that's about it. I know the car. Not really much else. Wife to sub 2. Thank you, RK, man. I really appreciate that. You've heard of it? Of course you have, Belle. Surely it was played more in the States. Someone invite Jake Beard. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Oh, Nixia got you, huh? Right. Jake, you're not allowed to be a loyalist. You can't be a loyalist to Nixia, okay? You're on my team. So don't say thank you, Nixia. Just say Nixia. That's it. You leave the thanks out. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't, you know. He was helping me. No. He's meant to stay outside of the guild for as long as possible, just in case he dies. I don't lose fucking points. You're getting him in on day 1 on a fresh druid. Like, there's like 10 million chances for him to die. It's a druid. 1 to 10. Like, guaranteed. Sabotage, as that is. I don't have faith in druids. I have faith in Jake. There's a difference. Big difference. I know he will live. I know he will live. But it's the chance that he might not, though. Do you know what I mean? Just that chance that he might not. You play Druid 2? Of course you do, Belle. I know that. But you already had a character at level 20. Jake is level 1. That's a little bit different. You're constantly thinking about leveling a serious warrior tank. Pala, you should do it, man. Just don't kill random elites, random rares, and then you're gonna be good. You'll be absolutely fucking Gucci. Just because I'm bad at druid doesn't mean everyone else is. What the fuck is this about? Bad at druids? Me? Unbelievable. I'm not bad at druid. I'm bad at druid before level 10, that's for sure. I'm not a caster. I don't like casters. What do you want me to do? Moonfire spam a Wrath? I hate it. It's horrible. Fucking hate it. So much. So horrible. You give me bear form, I am happy as a monkey, man. Bear form is great. What do you mean you're traumatized, Belle? Do you know why? I was actually upset when that druid died because I had finally actually started to enjoy it. And you're traumatized? I'd finally given in. I was like, yeah, this is it. This is me. I'm going to be a hardcore druid. And then I got gangbanged by bears. You're a spell chucker? Oh, no. Okay, I can't do it, man. Like, Paladin is as close to a caster that I could main. And Shaman, right? The hybrids. And Druid, but I would always be Feral. Like, it's just... I can't do it. I can't main something like that. It's really weird to me. I think it's I'm just stuck in melee mode because it gives you the most dopamine. Like, there's nothing like being a melee class in WoW. Combat is just buttery smooth. Every hit feels like a hit. Every crit feels like a crit. It's beautiful. There has been times in my life where I have liked Mage. Hunter's cool. Yeah, Hunter's cool. And mage, if I had to main a caster, it would be mage. It would be. Who did the freaking hammer curls? It was Lewis. I'll do that next time he's back. I owe Lewis hammer curls. You're gonna run to Sentinel Hill, and then you're gonna log, because you're gonna get ready for work. Go ahead, man. Thank you very much for the group, dude. Belle, I'm doing the red linen bandanas. I'm not sure if you need them. Sorry, I've just been yapping and running around like a lunatic. The only problem with mages and hunters, I think they're too bloody easy. Yeah. You've done this? Okay, you're fine. I was considering, so depending on what happens in the next couple of weeks, right? If we get like a date for Classic Plus, and it's pretty soon, then I'm just going to play this event until it comes out. But if we have like a bunch of time, I was thinking of doing a challenge. I'm going to do my No Pet Hunter challenge, because I still think about that every day I play this game. I think about a No Pet challenge. I'm also thinking of an AoE only mage, because I've done so little AoE farming, it would be fucking chaos. Like absolute chaos. Arcade Mage, Shadow Priest, and a Beastmaster. Yeah, Beastmaster Hunter in TBC is so fucking good. Okay, so good. Hunter in TBC is like one expansion pack away from being perfect. Raptor Lich King Hunter is gig. I would main it. Zaryu's doing Petless. Is he doing another Petless Hunter? No way. Is Zar doing another Petless Hunter? He's not even online. Is he? Oh, he's offline. I never realized he went back to hardcore. I thought he was doing League. You mean he was AoE farming a stupid place on your mage when I played hardcore before? Yeah. But you have done AoE farming on a mage before, right? I have never really done it. So I feel like that would be kind of hilarious. I did up to level 35, and I did some of the AoE farm. Phase 2 of the event. And phase 2 is level 28. In 1 week, well, in 10 days time, that cap goes up to 35. But if you don't stick to the level cap, that's the only thing you can do wrong other than be an asshole. So if you go to level 29 in the next couple of days, you would get removed from the guild. But if you're okay with that, then you are absolutely welcome to join the guild. Meat Master. Worst part about Classic Plus is that I know that I will not have a life outside of WoW for like 1 to 2 years. Dude, that is the best thing about it. Because the moment that game opens up, you've got your home digitally, online. You know? That's it. You don't need anything else after that. No, it is not self-bound only. It's an option. If you want to do self-bound, it's an option. It's very, very, very relaxed, dude. There is very little rules other than don't be an asshole and don't go past the level cap. That's it. There is nothing more to it. This is the ultimate Classic Plus waiting room. That is what it is. Everyone's having fun. We got a great community, loads of really cool people. We're all just leveling up. It's very, very nice. So if you ever need to get in game, it's on DOOMHOWL NA. If you ever need to get in, just whisper, or if you're in chat, ask in chat and someone will give you a G invite. Most people can invite. You have kids? I think you can put them to work, dude, man. Get them farming for you. You know? It's never too early. Some of the greats, they used to play WoW with their parents. You know? I feel like I've spoken about Ampy loads today, but Ampy used to be in a raiding guild with his parents when he was a kid. You know? And we all know how it turned out for him. Also, it's not illegal to share accounts at home. So they could be grinding for you and everything. It's... I don't know. You didn't know that? I didn't know that until I watched... There was a podcast recently done with Ampy about a couple of months ago. And they was just talking about him and how he ended up doing the hardcore stuff and what his history with WoW was. And he originally was an EverQuest player. And his parents used to run a raid guild in EverQuest, I think. And then they moved over to WoW. He did that. You got kids in their 40s, Arcane? Man, you've had a life, dude. You have had a life. Right. I feel like I value linen cloth more than I value that tooth. What else can I get? No, we'll keep all of this for a moment. Your oldest was born in 82. Wow, it was 8 years before me. 82. The 80s, man. I love being a 90s baby. I do often wonder what life would have been like if I was born in like 86 or something. I'd be 40 right now. It'd be weird as shit. Oh, Jake, you're actually leveling a druid. Yeah, I kind of glazed over that a second ago. You know, you don't have to level a druid for this event, by the way. A warrior is more than okay. A level 20 warrior or druid. You've got, I guess your warrior's past the level. So, I don't know. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Okay, I'm fine on that one. Skip the old scroll of protection. Within my road. Been slacking last couple of days. Dude, you've been sick, man. It's not the same as slacking, but I understand the sentiment. At the time of your life, you still need to do SFK and BFD on your on a character, right? Only BFD. When did you do SFK? Did we do SFK together? Exactly. That's what I thought. That's just, I knew that. Hope you have the time of your life. Boom, boom. I've seen Green Day live once in my life. And it was pretty fucking cool. But it was during the day. And I don't know, I kind of wanted them to be the headliners and I would have seen them at nighttime and everyone brings out their fucking phones with the cameras and something like that when this song came on. It was a bit strange to be seeing them at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon with a bunch of mums and dads. I got the Westfall Deed as well. Oh, this character's gaming. My inventory game is not gaming now. Alright, let's do that. You're gonna power warrior to 26. So we're not gonna do the speed run. Well, I guess, yeah, we can do. I don't know how to handle it 100%. For us to be as successful as possible in the higher level dungeon, the 10-man one, we all need to be level 28 with world buffs. Right? But the speed runs, we do need to be careful with the XP. So like 26, at a push, 27. But it's gonna be difficult. I over leveled on the paladin. I'm pissed off with myself. I'm like exactly level 27. It's kind of annoying. I've got 2 levels of XP to deal with right now. I should have had 3. But it's fine. It is fine. Where am I going? Fucking hell. It's okay. Just take 2 more levels. Shut up. I am never leveling again. No, I'll just level this character. And if I need to, I can swap between this character and the paladin. It'll be fine. You can tank one-on-one on the other. Yeah, it makes sense. Because once we get SFK done, we're going to have to level the same characters up 1 or 2 levels to be able to do BFD as well. So if we do something like 20 tank, 20 heal with the low-level hunters for SFK, we're probably going to have to add 2 extra levels on after that for BFD, I would say. But I'm more scared of SFK than I am of BFD for the low-level stuff. The last boss is going to be tough. There's no boss that I really think is scary in BFD. A couple of trash mobs, maybe? Just LOS. True. But every tank that I've been in there with recently, they haven't known 100% how to fucking do that. So I almost had Long and Strong die the other day in SFK because he just soaked every single Shadow Bolt. And then he LOS'd me. And then had the audacity to say I almost let him die. Little fucker, man.
Well met. Greetings.
All right, Redland Goods, Sarah Timberlane. Let's hand you the win.
King's honor, friend. Farewell.
What now? Just go speak to the man over here. I might actually run to Redridge quickly. I'm kind of close enough. Oh, in a fire, nice. Heck, that I was thinking about for this level 20 thing is Shackle Undead. Shackle Undead could be pretty handy in SFK. So the priest was a double bonus on that one. Dispel and Shackle Undead. But it's only the guards, right? It's the ghosts that do silence. They're the only ones that you can shackle.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance.
I'm going to do Redridge. I'm going to run to Redridge quickly. Makes the most sense to me. I'm just right here. You hate tanks that refuse to let folks regenerate their mana and keep pulling mobs. What are you doing, Arcane? What dungeon you in? You got to strike up that nice little balance with your tank, you know? They wait a little bit, you drink a little bit. They wait a little bit, you drink a little bit. Yeah, that's also part of the reason why I don't fucking like casters. Can you imagine having to be told to stop, like, you have to stop and drink before doing DPS? No, thank you. Just wait for my energy to tick up. Very glow. Say I'll be there. Sorry, I'm just catching up. I had a couple of messages on Discord, making sure I didn't miss anything important. They drain even the healers. Ugh. Me and my mates are doing instances before, man. One warrior, one priest, two mages. Priest was golden at SFK. Yeah, priest is good. I also think at level 18, 20, priest really comes into its own. SR Yeti crying by Yeti. Dude, there's nothing I can do about it. When I open it up, Windows says no. I tried. I don't know why it's done it or what it thinks it's trying to achieve here, but Windows says the app is now dangerous. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. It will be fixed. Try to say I'll be there. Right, I'm going to grab the flight path here. And then I'm going to fly to Stormwind. And as I'm flying to Stormwind, I'm going to make some food for the doggo, okay? So as I'm flying, I will do that because she's going to get hangry otherwise. But I will push ads now, so that works.
Hello.
Let's go Stormwind. I've got... Computer says no. Man, I haven't watched that show in so long. Right. Starting ads now, guys. I'll be back in 90 seconds. I'm going to go do a bio and I'm going to feed the dog, okay? Be right back. Hello. Hi. Sorry, I ran out of dry food for the dog, so I had to figure something out. Is my sub counter for Twitch? Yes, Arcane, it is. Yeah. It's on Twitch. I have, for the last 9 months, I have a to-do list of things I was meant to do, and I was meant to get myself a separate overlay for YouTube, but I never have. So, yeah. That is it.
What can I do for you? Hey there. See you later.
Ding. All right, let's empty the inventory a bit, tidy a few things up, and make our way to... I guess we just hand in the last couple of bits, right? And then we head back to Loch Mardan. Right? Oh, thank you. Is mine. I've got so much shit in my inventory. What is this?
You need something?
Course, copper, so much shit, man. Sometimes I freaking hate myself for picking up all of this stuff. Do I even have first aid? I don't even have first aid, do I? Nope, didn't even pick up first aid. Right, let's remedy that situation. Get rid of the tiger's eye, I guess. Could put that in there. Marbles as well. Right, the rest of it is shizer, so we're fine. I'm gonna need linen for engineering, though. Isn't that more beneficial? All right, we won't make any rash choices right now. We will empty the inventory and just carry on.
See you around.
Let's do this. Mahori, go you. Very nice.
For the Alliance.
Are you going to attempt to do the poison quest now, or are you going to wait a little bit? Everybody goes. The rogue at 19, the hunter. The hunter? That's not a recent one though. That's the same one, right? Because I remember your death from the other day, but there's not been another one. Macarius, of course you can get that guild invite. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So I am still in the loop. I am still in the loop.
go with honor, friend.
Explain to me how my pet gained loyalty whilst dead. Okay, so even even through death, its attachment to you persists. Just like Pikachu in Pokemon movie #1. Ash was straight up fucking KO dead. And Pikachu just sat there. And he knew that loyalty was still being delivered. So there you go. Nothing that explains it. Where's the priest trainer? Oh, there it is.
Need something? What can I do?
You had to add Y as you have a Twitch name on a Horde hardcore tune already in Pops' Guild. Ah. Oh, I see what you mean. You're all good, man. I will most certainly know who you are. Right, let's waste all of our golden training. We'll get that one and that one. Fucking resurrect, no. We'll get Psychic Scream. How are we looking over here? 46. That's fine. So do Cure Disease. I'm not really using Smite right now. I'll skip that for the second. I'll skip that for the second. It was just laying there dead, but it went to submissive. Well, because it was dead. You'd be submissive if you were dead as well, Belle. Hardly call yourself aggressive, huh? Corpses tend to be pretty laid back. What's happening on Twitch? People are saying there's problems with Twitch. Really? Go hand in Elmer's task, actually. Chat's not working properly. So if I went over to chat and I said, hello, it's kind of working. Comes and goes. Interesting. Okay. I believe yous. You guys are the experts. The intos under break 2. The what? The intos? I never remember what this quest actually leads into. It is something I do without really thinking, and I am going to go to Ironforge now, and I'm going to go to Lock My Dan, so that's actually pretty decent. I should think about it a little bit more, though, shouldn't I? Collecting memories, not yet. I think we're going to plan to do a Dead Mines tomorrow on this character. We'll try and get a level 16 Dead Mines going, maybe. Try to get cookies, try to get Emberstone. Maybe we do a 10-man just to avoid the freaking XP at this point. And if we come back out here, I have 2 quests to hand in, and that one. Do I want to do a DM in like 1 hour? I could do a DM in 1 hour. What level am I? 14. I might barely be level 15. Oh. It's not meant to view sent to you next year. Ever since I downloaded WoW IM freaking add-on, it's messed up all of my replies and all my messages. I might barely be 15 in an hour though. Come, my lady. Hmm. There we go. What is this Swedish rubbish just floating around here, guys? Okay, get all these freaking things translated, please. Oh, here we go. Here we are, guys. Here we are. We got our newest person over here in the chat. Look at this, Fishing Planet Terror. Wow, finally a gay channel. It starts. It frickin' starts, guys. The YouTubers, they come out one way or another. They come out. Fishing Planet, well, I'm glad you found the gay channel you wanted. You are clearly a homosexual man. It's everything strikes me as that. And I'm here to give you the content you need, want, and desire. There is nothing wrong with seeing a streamer on YouTube, clicking on there and feeling gay about it, okay? I don't take any offense to it. It's a compliment, of course, it's a compliment. As Austin Powers said, do I make you horny, baby? Do I make you randy? I think we all know the answer. Compliment for sure. Yeah. He was really hoping for it so he could reel you in, yeah. Yes, I am. That is why the YouTube algorithm sent me to you. And that is why the YouTube algorithm is the fucking best, isn't it? It's getting everybody what they want when they want it. Okay, biggest pet peeve with casters is you have to manually update your spells and it can't just go to the max one automatically like melee. It's so stupid. So stupid. We're gonna move that one to 3. We'll put this one on 4. Desperate Prayers up there. Lesser Hill. Are we on Lesser Hill? No, we gotta update the macros, guys. If you would macro all spells, it would always be rank max. I am macroing all my spells, okay? I am. It is macroed. No, but I down rank. I down rank, man. I down rank. Gotta do the little down ranking. And actually, I feel like I just fucked up my macro there. 1 second. Okay. Be and die. That's the spirit of a healer. No, do you know what I'll do? Is I'll go and I'll sit down to regenerate more mana like you guys tried trolling me with the other day, huh? We could do that. Little fuckers.
Go with honor, friend.
Oh, sorry. Yes, actually, you only get an extra 10 spirit of health. Wasn't what I expected. All right, Fishing Planet Terror. When did I realize I was gay? I did when I installed WoW. Interesting. Interesting. What was it about installing WoW that made you realize you were gay? Was it because you chose a female night elf immediately? Or was it because you chose a night elf male? Did you pick a body type 1 male night elf? Is that what happened? Where's his fucking hand in? Armor 4? Oh, he's in freaking Sentinel Hill or somewhere, right? What am I missing here? I got the wrong way. Normally gay people are attracted to male trolls, maybe. I'm happy to tell you that I managed to do the Defiance escort quest today. So revenge. Oh, is that what got you in Moonbrook? You got fucked up by pillagers, right, Mahawk? I don't know what I'm doing right now. I've got all these little loose end quests that I want to finish up. I'm kind of running around for no reason in stupid ways. Anyway, we'll just hand in these little ones. I'm level 14. Should I just skip Loch Madan and just start Westfall, or do I... Or do we do a little bit of Loch Madan? Do I have many quests to pick up? I guess I kind of have all the quests, right? No, we'll do Loch Madan. We'll do Loch Madan. We're taking the route seriously. We will take the route seriously. But I do need to... I will wrap up these 2 quests and then fly there, I guess. Oh, hang on. We have to do an update on the scoreboard. One second. Let's have a look now. ARTEY Boom team. We got... Jake did professions. There we go. Okay. So then if I go back over to the overall standings, we're still 5th. All right, fine. What are they... Did they do anything? Were they not trying to do a speed run earlier on, chat? Did anybody see Oz's run earlier? Did they not beat their time? Did they beat the 40 minutes? Clearly they didn't, I guess. To take me home. You fell asleep? Yeah, it was pretty boring, it's true. To take me home. Oh, Korvok just ran past me. I'm sorry, Korvok. I was AFK. I was thingy. You didn't say that now. You just been clipped, Bell. Okay, you just got clipped. We heard what you just said. You said Oz's stream was boring and they'd had no fun in BFD. That's what you just said. It's kind of rude, to be honest with you. I mean, you should make a public apology on the Discord. They did 43 minutes. 43 minutes. And that was in 5-man, right?
How are you? Hello. Hey there. How are you? See you around.
Good day to you. Hey there. Have a good one. Hello.
Want to take me home? Like, I think we did a 20... I think we did a 30-minute run with 6 man the other day. No. Bell, how quick was our SFK, our BFD the other day? It wasn't that quick. We did something quick and I can't remember what it was. You have no idea? No, I'd have to check the, I'll check the VOD. I would have to check that VOD. Right, Kidden Fields, pick up all of this. Ooh, yeah, we're going here, had this in, grab the gore, tusk liver pie.
Need help?
Yes, yes, yes. Get rid of this.
Hello. Can I help you?
Westful stew. Okay, perfect.
See you around.
Pretty sure the only thing I've not picked up is... No, I did. I forgot an heirloom. I got it all. Okay, great. Let's go to Sentinel Hill. Hand in this little fucking thing. Want to take me home? Why have I done this? Why have I done this? All right, let's go this way. Yeah, I still think we're going to do Lock My Dan. I'm going to park this character and Lock My Dan. Feels like the thing that makes the most sense. Oh. I think Twitch has logged me out. Oh, Twitch is behaving really weird, guys. What is happening here? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Got it. I feel like they have released some kind of update. Because the site is looking slightly different and it's not behaving very well. Why did they do this, though? Interesting. Am I doing DM in a couple of levels? Am I doing... Oh, I'll be doing... So... I was going to think about doing a DM right in like the next hour or so, but I need to order food, I need to eat, and I need to feed the dog. So I'm thinking that I'll probably just not try and attempt too much right now. And I was hoping to get in there at a slightly higher level. But yeah, I will do one DM. The only problem is, Kobe, we're doing as part of this event on Hardcore. I need to be careful with how much XP I get because I need to be a certain level for stuff. So I just need to balance it a little bit. I really want the loot though. I want to get the stuff and I want to get the wand. It'd be very nice.
Be careful.
You know, love me now. You were telling me? Yeah, it is behaving weird though, right? Like the whole site looks funny. Like this is strange and different. To me, this looks, what is this shit? I don't recognize this front page. Is it just me? Like since when did they do this? Upcoming streams? Interesting. Random lies.
You need something?
They updated stuff and broke a bunch. Do you remember when they did that thing where they reorganized your live stream page? They did that weird thing where they updated the live stream page, and as they did it, they did A/B testing on it basically. And it was trash and everyone hated it. But it was like, obviously, luck of the draw whether you had to test it. I think that was before the last OnlyFans. I remember it like well over a year and a half ago. I They always do this. I don't know what it is with Twitch's like design team, but they don't know how to make a fucking front page of a website look good. Like one of the biggest fucking platforms in the world, and the design that they put on their front page is horrific every time. They're just as bad as Google, man. Like, who wants any of that? All right. I was hoping, planning, and wishing to go a little bit longer this evening because I don't have work tomorrow. But I am increasingly hungry, tired, and just feeling like I want to be horizontal for a while. So I think we're going to wrap up stream as we're on flight, and I'm going to yap for a second. We will be back tomorrow, our normal time, but I may come on earlier because I don't have anything to do during the day other than things that I want to do. So I'm going to do a few bits like that. But otherwise, it will be normal time. It's all up on the schedule. It's on Twitch. It's on the Discord. So I've got 2 questions for you guys. Do you enjoy yourselves? If the question is yes, follow the stream. If you want to figure out what's happening and what I'm up to, go over onto the Discord. Interesting. Why is my chat command isn't working? All right. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Twitch, for fucking it all up. Oh, there we go. It was delayed by 10 seconds. Perfect. Right. In the meantime, though, people, thank you very much for tonight. I got the ball rolling on the priest. I was a bit apprehensive. I wasn't sure if I would enjoy myself, but we're doing good. We'll be back on tomorrow. We're gonna go raid Funky. I don't know what he's playing right now. I think he's on his warrior. The raid has been sent, but Twitch is being a shit and it's taken 10 years. But what we're gonna do, Team ARTEY, tomorrow we will, if anyone has characters they need to, we will do Dead Mines. Okay, we're going to skip Wailing Caverns. There's nothing there we care about. Dead Mines is the big one. And if we have to, we'll raid it so we can get some extra loot. We will aim and we will try to do the SFK low-level run probably Sunday. I'm guessing Sunday. No, yeah, Sunday. I'm guessing Sunday is probably going to be the best. Saturday or Sunday. We'll do Saturday or Sunday. We'll give people the most time. The only person we're going to worry about is our tank. We're going to wait for Jake to get to 20. So we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, guys, please stay safe. Don't be dying. I'm still confused why my raid is not launching. I don't want to leave without raiding someone. I hate fucking raiding without. I don't think I can raid anyone. It's not working. Really? What the hey? Right, guys, I have tried to raid someone 4 times. It's not working. So if anyone asks, I did raid someone. I hate not raiding people before I leave. Shitty. I'll try one more time. No, I just lost my whole page, guys. I'm sorry. I just refreshed Twitch and I've lost everything on my front page. So if I'm online still, I don't know. Twitch is completely broken. Yeah, all right, it's completely broken. Yes, guys, I'm just going to have to close stream down. I can't seem to raid out to anyone, unfortunately. All right, guys, I love you and leave you. I'm going to be online tonight. I'm just going to grab some food and I'll play off stream for a little bit later on. But I can't shake the hunger and the tired right now, so I'm going to sort some bits out. So if I do end up getting to 16, we might do a off stream DM later on, but we'll see. Peace and love. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow back normal time. And I'll poke if I come a little bit